by daylight.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this marvelous Monday afternoon? Hopefully you all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, let's jump right into a match of Killer and see what we can do. But what is up, Sarah? What is up, Giraffe? And more. Hopefully having an amazing, amazing day. What have you two been up to today, if anything much? And if you got a chance to watch that Jackbox episode that I put up today, what were your thoughts? It was some very basic editing, some very basic clipping, transitions. I put in my own intro, my own outro, try to make sure that the audio was right. Stressing I got called for an interview tomorrow morning. Well, that's exciting that I got called for an interview. But I can definitely understand the stress. I'm sure you'll do fantastic, so do not stress too much. Like I said, I'm sure that you'll do great. I have faith in you. Out of curiosity, what's the interview for? Is it an office job? Is it a customer-facing job for a legal secretary position? Ooh. Legal secretary position. I would say something less business casual, maybe more business formal, since it is a legal secretary position. You know, though I guess most of my exposure to law practice in a realistic sense is from Legal Eagle on YouTube. As well as media, so I wouldn't be able to say for certain. I'd say pull out like more of a, you know, formal dress or a business attire. Probably not, you know, sweats and slacks. Let's put it that way at the very least. Probably would not recommend that. Well, that's pretty exciting, though. I've been told on many occasions that I should go into law. Been told I should go into law, that I should become a therapist. Those are actually the main two, like, professions that whenever I talk and meet with people and talk with them about law, politics, or, you know, therapy, they always go, you should become a therapist or a lawyer or a politician. Actually, politician's another one. I've gotten politician on a number of occasions, too. Those have been, like, the three professions that I've been told by like everyone and their freaking grandmother I should get into. I've given the thought to maybe eventually going into law school. The thing is that it's just so expensive. Law has always been around. My mom and aunt were both paralegals, both retired from this firm I'm planning to. I worked for attorneys prior to the job I currently have. Fair play. Is that something that you enjoy, you know, working either under attorneys or as a secretary for a legal firm? Yo, what's up, Wolf? How goes it? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I thought about maybe doing some night classes or something to that degree for either therapy or law. Both of the professions, unfortunately, are one of those things that it's not just about getting the degree, but it's also about all the additional time it takes to get to where you want to be, whether it be the hundreds of hours you have to pretty much intern under a licensed professional for a licensed therapist, or to become a lawyer and practice law, to go through summer internships and associations and whatnot. It's been a long day. Hopefully it's been a long, good day at the very least. But I get some thought. Maybe in the future. Right now, you know, I'm honestly really happy where I am right now, you know, making content. And as I'm going to be starting to edit more videos, today's video is going to be a freaking undertaking. Let me tell you what. Today I am going to edit this entire 4-hour stream into roughly a 30-minute video. I'm going to really test out what my amateur editing skills can do. So we'll see what happens. Danzvire, tell me, why did you keep patrolling the 3 gen and kicking them? Yes, why would I not patrol my objectives? Makes a ton of sense. Now, we did see scratch marks back here, and then nothing. Perfect. That is why you don't hide in corners, people. At least ones that you can't get out of. It usually does not work out too well for you. Or anyone else for that matter. Yo, what's up, Skulk? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. There goes Ruin. So now we are left with Pop in hand. Good news. There's the unhook. I want to try and get Pop working, though, prior to me going back for that. Make sure we're getting these gens regressed where possible. Alright, 10% regression. Let's Pop and then chase the scratch marks. Yo, what's up, Shadow? How goes it, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Well, about to make some dinner, wanting some background noise. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, saying hi, and making me the background noise. Hello. Just need to be patient there for the Kate. One thing I find too often is sometimes pocket my hatchet a bit too soon. So I'm trying to make a habit of not doing that as much. Alright, let's cut her off, try and make some distance here. Unfortunately on Leary's, it's hard to get a lot of these good lines of sight. Looks like she just goes out. And she's making some good distance on me, though. It's generally hard to keep up. So let's transition to Zarina, who also has Sprint Burst, apparently. Jesus, these people. Let's make sure that we get this down ASAP. Sprint Burst should not have Dead Hard. Alright, here another gen on my left being worked on rather vigorously. Let's see if we can get you off of that gen, especially being a one person. Yeah, we're not in a bad spot, all things considered. I'll probably go for the unhook pretty quick. At least I'd imagine so. Am I going the wrong way from middle? No, I'm not. This is the right way. The gens are just spread out really awkwardly, to be honest. Let's get this manually regressing. Yo, what's up, Fire Gems? How goes it? You're getting surgery soon. Hopefully for nothing too concerning there, Shadow. Hopefully it's something pretty mild. Something that it's not going to require a long recovery time. But one way or another, I do hope that the surgery does go well for you. Just your tongue? Well, that's good. Hopefully, like I said, nothing too worrisome. That's it. You, Kate. This gen is being worked on as we speak. Let's get our hit in, just to get her going. And let's see if we can get you down in a speedy fashion. Try and pop that gen Nancy's on. Just finished Outlast DLC yesterday. I can say is what the hell, emotional roller coaster. I can imagine, I can imagine. Alright, long as we get you down, I don't mind losing that gen. If we had lost that gen and not got the Nancy down, I would have been a little bit more upset. Let's get you up. And is there a hook nearby? There kind of is. Let's pop this gen now. And let's see if they're healing underneath the hook if a nurse is calling. Ooh, that's a problematic thing, ain't it? Where would they have gone thereafter? Maybe going immediately for the unhook? Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that a playthrough Outlast 2? Good. Well, it sounds like you had a fun time, and that's what matters. Now, we see Nia here. Yeah, this map is not doing me any favors based on its layout alone. Let's hit you. And let's see if we can get you down relatively quickly, Nia. Perfect. That will help me out. Let's get you towards middle and see if we need to pop that gen. So far, it doesn't seem like it. We do see additional scratch marks on the right. I threw a little bit too low there. Good dodge on that corner. Perfect. Now she lost a ton of distance there. Let us down. Let me check the hook real quick. Hard to say if that was Nancy or not. Alright, let's go for Kate. They only have one gen left, which is pretty problematic, honestly. So let's injure, go for Nancy, and then we can go for Zarina and Kate thereafter, I think. If everyone injured, we're in a much better spot, honestly. Being on one gen, though, not as happy about it. Perfect. Let's get you down. Then we need Zarina and Nia. Alright. So where exactly would these two survivors be at? Feel like I just heard one of them. Yep, I did. Perfect. Let's down you. No one's on this gen. Let's pick up and go for the unhook. You want to play a first-person platformer game? The new Mirror's Edge isn't as good as the old one, to be fair, but I would still recommend it. Alright, I do know that you're healing over here, Kate. Hopefully self-care takes a little bit too long. Excellent, it does. We know that you don't have DS because of it. Dead hard? Was that a dead hard? I swear to God it was. That was strange. Let's see. Not sure how that didn't connect. Getting some frame drops, apparently. Alright. I'd rather you not heal yourself. They are trying desperately to do so. Yep, dropped the wrong way. Good mind game. Let's get you up on hook, and then we need to pop a gen ASAP. Check middle. Very little work done. No work there. So last gen should be over here. Yep, we see Zarina here. And that's Nia, my bad. Let's get the hit before we get the pop. And then let's actually head back towards middle real quick. I'm mildly concerned about that gen as well. Alright, so far I think that we have full control of the 3 gen. And because of that, I think in this moment, this game should end relatively quickly. They have to make a choice. Do they go for the gens? Do they take a heal? And if they don't go for the gens, then they'll regress down to 0, giving me much more of a strong foothold on this game. Don't kick the 3 gens? I know. I am a toxic killer for doing so. I'll just hit you. And is Rena back here? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain what Nia was thinking of right there. Alright, that's pretty much silent. Zarina has to make a decision. Does she go for the hatch or the unhook? I imagine that if she was smart, if I was her, I'd play the hatch at this point. I don't think there's much that she can do. Because this game is pretty much over, and she comes for this, she will end up taking it down. All I need to do is patrol my 3-gen, we're good to go. Alright, well, we haven't seen Hatch in our patrols. Yeah, personally, I just go for however many outs we can get, and in this instance, the best out is definitely going to be Hatch. And Zarina's right on top of it, makes sense. But GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, not too shabby, and that there will put the Huntress back onto a 1-win streak. Let's grab a new challenge while we're at it, and then spin the wheel. Soma, that's another game I really do want to play. I need to add that to my list of series to play for you all. So Soma's definitely on that. So I cannot grab these. Those are survivors only. Interesting. So I need to finish off this Trapper... whatchamacallit? Trapper challenge. Catch one survivor for bear trap that was first activated by a survivor, then reset in the same place. I mean, that's not impossible. A little bit difficult, but not impossible. But let's spin the wheel, and we have landed on the Legion. You know what? We're going to play match Legion. Unless you guys do want to reroll. But we're going to do it. Why the hell not? Looks like Shadow says, no Legion, no Angry Boys. And instead, we get Mr. Mikey Myers, the shape of evil himself. Yes, thank you for the reminder on the first, second, and thirds. That would be Shadow. And that would be Skulk. Oh, that's the wrong buttons. There we go. Should be good to go. Let me switch back to my normal Myers. And let's throw on a blood point offering as well. Alright, I still need... Oh no, that's right. I can't do another challenge until I get Trapper. So next match I'm going to play Trapper to try and get that challenge done. Amnesia creators will look into it. I haven't played Amnesia nor heard of Soma. Yeah, Soma's really good. I'd highly recommend it. Gown with the pipe. I don't have the pipe, but I should have the cells to buy it. So let me do that. So I got the pipe, and then I can throw on the gown as well. Alright, there we go. The game is called Ghost Runner. I've heard of that game. From what I remember, it got pretty decent reviews. I should have the cells over 3K. Look, some of the skins are a bit expensive, alright? Alright? But yeah, highly recommend checking out Amnesia and Soma if you do like horror games. Those will definitely be on my list of games to play for YouTube. Right now, of course, it is Resident Evil, which you have not checked out. The 4th part was released today, so highly, highly recommend it. Outside of that, we have, let's see, right now I'm doing Outlast, Resident Evil. So we're on Resident Evil 7, going to go to Outlast Whistleblower after this, then Resident Evil 8, then Outlast 2. Then I'll probably maybe go for Amnesia and SCP Containment Breach. I think those would be on the next two. I'm a fan of the flight horror games, which is why I love Outlast. I like having to run without fight options because I relate. Yeah, SCP would be good for that. Amnesia's good for that. Soma's good for that. Evil Vin is not good for that. Resident Evil's not that great for that either. But still a good series nonetheless. Underwater portions are unsettling, some of the best stuff, because it feels so hopeless sometimes. Yeah, that, and also Soma gets into some like philosophical and ethical questions that get really deep and dark very quickly. I have to do Resident Evil 2. Did a dono go for it? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the Soma story is very good. I do like it a lot. I feel like Outlast also has some nuance in that regard too, about it being, relatively speaking, a good philosophical and ethical story as well. It gets, like, you can kind of dive into it. I did so in my last episode, for those who watched that, where, you know, it kind of is interesting how you as the player get desensitized to a lot of the horror in the Mount Massive Asylum by the end of it all, just because you see so much of it, and it's like, huh, I'm not sure if, you know, that was the goal of the game directors, but like that definitely does speak to the game itself. I'm so excited to be scared. Zombies are one of the things I tend to avoid for horror, but I'm interested to try Resident Evil 2 Remastered. Fair. Yeah, I have to go through the older Resident Evils eventually, I think. Right now I'm going to stick to the Ethan Winters trilogy, and I might go back to the older ones later down the road. Yeah, I try and upload all my videos at 12 p.m. CST. That way it's like not too late in the day for Pacific, not too early, or not too early for Eastern or Central, so 12 seems to be like the sweet spot right now. The gore and horror actually did not affect me in the slightest in Outlast or the DLC. What got me was the Traeger scene and the jump scares. The jump scares always got me, only at least the ones that always were from running to jump scare. I need to eventually get Cam on that to edit some highlights from Outlast, because there are some good ones. Either that or I might go back into it. Like I said, I'm actually going to be starting to edit some videos. Normally what I would do for Dead by Daylight is I would take 1 4-hour stream and highlight one match. I'm now going to take all 4 hours, take 2 games, roughly, or at least 1 game, to really highlight, and the rest of it I want to kind of synergize into it with some music and whatnot. So it's going to be a test for me to figure out. Save points before Wednesday? Why would I save points before Wednesday? I guess because of the whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's fair. I can see what you're talking about. Let us see. Where are the survivors? Yeah, they did start it a day early, thankfully, which is kind of cool. Scratch marks going back. 1 set going up. Let's start stalking you. Good, good. You go into the tile. Come on, Leon. You know you want to be stalked. It's quite the honor to be stalked by Myers, let's be honest. Come on, just out of tier 2. There we go, Leon, me boy. Alright, let's jump off of you, and let's patrol active gens real quick. I think that would be the smart move for me here. Yeah, especially since he's playing that relatively well. I'm gonna fall for Leon. I want to make sure I don't lose a gen at the beginning too quickly. Case in point, this gen is getting pretty well done. Let's stalk. If she usually plays the inside, let's show red light, bamboozle. And if she goes long side now, or short side, she's locked out. And then she goes long side, which is fine by me. 10% regression on that gen from the looks of things. She'll vault, that's fine. If she doubles back, well, you can box her out then. Let's down you. And it'll be 1 for 1 on gens to hook real quick. Let's see. The gen she's on is still regressing. That's what we like to see. Let's check where Leon was. Imagine that where I left him is the gen that he'll be working on. Though I could end up standing corrected by this generator here. Let's get you off of that. That is Leon. Perfect. Nope, no pipe noises, unfortunately. Let's double back. Now, if you want to play around this pallet, Leon, that's a mistake. That's a mistake, me boy. Because this is not what I consider safe in the slightest. Yep, we do that. Good job, Leon. Yeah, he's very patient. He's very knowledgeable in what he's doing. The mind games are actually pretty good, to be honest. I should have probably went back for that gen sooner based on how well it's done. Let's break. We can't play around the eye. You'll vault and then go upstairs more likely than not. He does not. Where does he go next? Back into this tile? Why? That makes very little sense. We bamboozle. And we should be able to get this down, though. Not great use of our tier 3, I'll be honest with you, to only get one down with it, but Leon played that pretty well, honestly. I do see Jake or Jeff there. Let's take a look. Scratch marks. They probably realized that I saw them. That is Jeff, and there's the insta-unhook. So that may have been bait, potentially, to try and draw me away from it. Let's check the gens while we have pop-up. We do see 2 people up there as we speak. Now, I do hear Lori. Surprisingly, she is the one who went for that, so that'll be a very quick down. Let's vault. Face the wall to avoid the flashlight save. Sorry to say there, Jeff, but no dice. Let's see, Leon's here. Why would you do that so close to me? A, I get to pop the gen. B, you now no longer have DS. Huh. That is a strange play. He doesn't drop it yet? I guess he didn't need to. Yep, he'll drop it now. I do appreciate the fact that Leon isn't trying to flashlight me over the pallet. So good on him for doing so. Yep, he'll go here. Let's bamboozle. And now if he goes to the right, he's blocked out. Good dead hard. We do see another gen go out, though. Yeah, he's playing smart. He held his dead hard for a while there. We are going to get bloodlusted here soon. You'll have to drop it. Let's double him back. And he waited too long on that one. He was too patient. He was hoping for the mind game, and it bit him in the butt instead. That's good. That gen that went off, more likely not the one Leon was on. No, it's not, which means let's go for that ASAP. Ooh, I don't think we have enough time. 10% aggression, now we have enough time. Now we have enough time to get to that. They messed up big time. They're very quick on the unhook, I do want to note that. Let's keep on stalking. Alright, we got a good amount of stock off of Jeff. We are prepped and ready for a 99 now. Yep, that's fine. And thank you much for the follow, Skulks. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Very happy to have you here. Let's do this. Now, I do want to note that 2 people jumped off, and that gen there is progressing. Suggesting that someone else has at least gen tapped, if not is on it. Leon here decided to do that. And you're now in a bit of a dead zone, aren't you, Leon? I don't think you get to this paladin time, but I could be mistaken. You do. Let's break. I was about to say, if he doesn't go to the right, he would be dead. Lori here, Jeff there. She drops down, goes where? There she is. She vaults. And this pallet's already gone. So we get the down, but I bet you they get the gem. Would be my guess. Let's pick up. And let's see if that's the case. We still have tier 3, so if they overcommit, still not a mop there, Jeffy boy. Yeah, this match is not looking good. We are 1-for-1 on Genza hooks. We do have one person dead, which is good news. The downside, of course, is the fact that we have not a lot of pressure going on here. So let's pop this. Let's bamboozle. Now, there was a survivor here. There we are. There's Jake. Sprint burst. That was really well held. So, good job on Jake's part for holding that like you did. That's still bamboozled, so you can't mix that, thankfully. So, apparently, I was short on that swing. I don't know how I missed that swing, but I did. Bamboozle it again. Goes to the T-wall. Let's mind game you on the T-wall. Let's see if you smarten up. You do not. Need to get it down ASAP, though. Not happening now, so I think we lose this match with Myers. I think that this team was just too efficient on gens. They kept on pressing one gen after another. If Ruin was up, maybe we could have made it work a bit more, but 'tis not the case. He's hoping that he can get to this exit gate in time. I don't know why, but why does it... I'm not catching up to him at all. I always find this recently that Survivor's just not catching up. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. You're an idiot, Jeff. If you were any closer to me and not the exit gate, you'd have been in a bad position. There's Leon. He already has the gate 99, so that there will be an out. But that is what it is. GG, well played to these survivors. And unfortunately, Myers, like I've said before and I'll say again, against an efficient team, the slow start is just so punishing. He really suffers from not being a 115 killer off the start, and even being worse than that, 105, I think? Yeah, something to that degree, a 105 killer. Alright, but before we do spin the wheel, I'm going to play a match of Trapper. I do want to get this challenge coming up. I mean, there's nothing you can do against BMing. There really isn't, and the best thing for you as a player to do is just simply don't let it affect you. I know it sounds too simple, but like that's the honest truth. You just can't let it affect you. Let's see here. Still trying to figure out what the fourth perk should be. I mean, save the best for last isn't bad in theory. Let's run Brutal Strength, though. Why the hell not? BMing, so like teabagging at exit gate, trying to blind you at exit gate, sitting in exit gate. Talked about this. Basically, recently killers are strong in 1v1 chases, but they lack time efficiency. Well, so Otofu is talking about killers like Deathslinger, like Nemesis. Hey, what's up, Motherload? GG's, my friend. GG's. I appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. But very appreciative of you being here nonetheless. But yeah, Otofu is specifically talking about not some of the older killers, but some of the newer ones. The Deathslinger, the Hunch, Deathslinger, Nemesis. There's an argument to be made that they're talking about twins as well, but I disagree. I was trying to do my 12 blind challenge. I was trying to be toxic. You're good. I don't care, man. You do you, and I do me. But I ain't gonna let you get those free blinds, my friend. Ain't happening. But hopefully you had a fun time nonetheless. You guys are pretty efficient on those gens, making my life a wee bit difficult, to say the least. But yeah, so that's where Otofu's real trickster as well. Yes, so a lot of them are good on the 1v1. Otofu's complaint was that those killers are not fun to play against, and I disagree wholeheartedly. I think that every killer is the same playing against them at the end of the day, just different ways of doing so. For example, you need to be conscious of things about Nemesis that you need to play differently around Deathslinger. Good example of that is, if you are not injured, do not drop a pallet in front of a Deathslinger, take the hit instead. Trickster is annoying? How so? So what is the argument that Trickster is annoying to play against? I personally don't see it. Like a Bloodborne effect or Devastating Gate are for more than 20 seconds and suffer the exposed stats effect or something. I don't think that'd be really useful. I don't think that would be beneficial because sometimes you need to use the Exit Gate as a way to heal. You play for fun and throw stuff, in my opinion. Well, so I can understand why people might think Trickster's annoying. The biggest thing to keep on remembering about Trickster is playing around tight loops. Tight loops are his worst enemy because you just keep on going around and around and around. And if he has you on like 8 knives, or let's say 7 knives, you just keep on doing that, he's not going to be able to hit you with another knife. He keeps on readying up, he slows down. He keeps on readying up, he slows down. You just keep on looping him. So he's forced into an M1 scenario. Unless he has Ricochet, even then, it's easier said than done to use those. Not everyone is all too proficient. But yeah, I mean, realistically speaking, I can understand people's perspective on certain killers not being fun to play against. I think it's just that there are different ways to play against them. They are more nuanced than people really know about. And I'm not saying that Otofu doesn't know about that, but still. Like he would a Huntress? Similarly, sometimes you can, you know, opt to make distance and take knives in the back, where Huntress you really can't, of course. Huntress will just reduce the health state entirely. God-awful map for Trapper. Let's see, though. How do I want to play this? Let's do this. We go here. Yeah, map RNG was not my friend today, that is for sure. Let's grab... Hello there. I guess I'll just move into Machete Man territory. Fake out that direction for distance. She is not insta-drop, instead she plays around it. She tests if I respect the pallet. I did, of course. I don't know. I think she has a pallet coming up, but we should be Bloodlust. I think I should get the hit. Perfect. Is that a gen on my left being worked on? It is. There's also a trap here that I can utilize. Good, good. Let's grab the trap. Idiot. That's all I have to say about that, Jeff. Idiot. People need to realize if you stand too close to that edge, I can hit you. People forget about that on these type of maps all the time. You're still on the gens. Perfect. Let's get you dropping down here if possible. Excellent. Let's go for Jeff real quick. Jeffy boy. There's Meg. What are you doing? Dead hard? There's the dead hard. Why would you do that? I am very confused to what just happened. Why would she double back on herself like that? I guess... Oh, there's a hook. Thank God. They got Serena up. That's fine. We'll get Meg next. Hi, Megan. Let's put you downstairs. That way the split directions in order to get you. And let's see. This is probably a really stupid trap, but watch it actually work. Alright, we're gonna leave her momentarily. I'm gonna grab some more traps in meanwhile. While I have a moment. Sounds like they're back on that gen upstairs. Let's go for that. Alright, they were. We're gonna reset this trap. Are the most unexpected? You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Let's see. Scratch marks went over here, and then disappeared. I'll just double check. I thought for a second that piping may have been a survivor. Not usually a great trap to put on pallets that wide and open, but this map is god-awful for Trapper in the first place. Scratch marks in his arena later. Perfect. So now that she's disabled that, we can reset it and try and get our challenge, ideally. It's not a bad trap, all things considered. If they're not paying attention or think it's not there. Sounds like they might be on that gen. 10% regression. Now, that is the wrong way to play this loop. If you're playing this loop, you do not drop this pallet. You go to the back pallet first and then loop back to the front. Otherwise, you put yourself in a pretty bad position. So she played that way incorrectly. Yep. Perfect. She felt that she had more distance, or that I got mind gamed. So let's bring her further in towards the middle, so I can pressure that gen again. It's just about done, though. It's gonna be close. If they commit to it, they get it. But they did not. Alright. You have the pallet. Do you drop it? You do not. And what you'll probably do this time is drop it. No, really. You shouldn't have greeted that. You're taking a hit now because of that. You'll go up and feel like you have enough pressure to make it. We'll vault after. If I would have put a trap down here, which is normally something that I always do, would have been in a good position. There's the vault. And does not get a lot of distance as a pallet here. Almost on that. Let's break. Brutal strength helping out here for sure. Pick up that. They get middle. Yeah, we're starting to lose a bit of gen pressure now. Should have probably not taken this chase in retrospect. And we see 1, 2, 3, not a moth there, mech. But that did actually help out the Zarina, to be fair. Let's hit you. Let's remember that she has Dead Hard. That there are 2 people on a gen upstairs. Yep, go for it. We'll break it. Oh, that's a mistake. Did she go through me? She did. In that case, how do you want to play this? There's one down there. No one down here, so we go for that gen instead. That should be Jeff and Zarina. There's Jeff, and there's Zarina. You drop it, you do, which means, wow! Zarina and Jeff have back-to-back pallets. Now that is atrocious. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that is horrendous to see. We'll break. So now this gen is pretty much vulnerable. Let's put a trap here on the T-wall. Imagine Zarina will be back on that gen momentarily. Yup. There goes Ruin. Which means now we have to rely on Pop. They got rid of the trap pretty quickly. Let's go for this Zarina. Other Zarina's probably gonna jump on that gem. It definitely seems like they're playing on comms. And I completely forgot about this. I didn't see the aura, strangely enough. But that means that they gain a lot of pressure and a lot of distance. How do you want to play this, though? What are they doing now? She's trying to reverse pallet stun? Yeah, not gonna happen. Not about that life. Alright, he'll drop, we break. That was an anti-hemorrhagic syringe. You can tell because her medkit's gone. So we don't get to hit her in time. That's exactly what that was. Perfect. The good news is we do finish our challenge. We do get the anti-hemorrhagic syringe out of the way now. So good news there. But I think we still lose the game. Right now we're 1 for 1 on gens to hooks. Not a great place to be. Alright. Let's put this here. We do see a med kit there, so that's Jeff. What's the game plan, Jeff? Yep, you do that. We go for it, we break it. They have not gone the unhook yet. Is there another pallet back here? At least you're probably hoping there is. And there is, good job. Oh my god, freaking Pallet City. I mean, thankfully I have Brutal Strength applied, which definitely helps me in keeping some distance. But if we notice one thing, all of our traps that we have set, which is few and far between, due to the sheer timing of everything, just means that we're in such a bad spot. Alright, let's see if we can get the hook. And then pop the gen, but I'm doubtful. Let you real quick. You have iframes that I don't need to worry about. You want to have me swing into you, so that way you can dodge using Dead Hard. Insta unhook. Probably a Zarina. Let's test out if you have BT. You do. Worth a try. Let's pick this up. No one there. That's fine. No one upstairs either. What about that one upstairs, though? Looks like Jeff hit a trap. Normally I don't like breaking a store, but I feel like I have to. She'll finish. And let's see. Push her to the right. $25 Steam gift card yesterday. Hey, that's exciting. I asked to do those type of raffles for a while. Haven't done them now, or for a while now. Alright. Let's see. She'll go for the vault. Meg wants my attention. Not happening. Yes, Meg, I know you're there. You're rather annoying, I hope you understand. Let's see. Let's go for this. Does she really think that I'm just going to chase her until I drop Zarina off my shoulder or something? She seems a bit daft. They do get the final gen, as is expected. Meg is going for the insta unhook, has adrenaline. Maybe the reason why she's playing the way she's playing. She felt confident in that ability to get adrenaline off, probably because they're on comms. I think you'll get at least a 1k. No, I don't think I even get a 1k. I feel like they'll just split up on the last exit gates, and in doing so, they'll get it. Yep, he does that, so we're going to trap this. Then pressure him back in. So now that he has to either take a hit or take the trap. So his best bet's to take a hit, of course. And now, if they do get the other exit gate, which I was figuring would be the case, he now needs to get over there and they need to take a hit for him. We're gonna try and box him in, though. We understand that Meg has Dead Hard. Both Zarinas here. They're gonna want to take a hit. We're gonna ignore them. Let's down to Jeff. There's Megan. No, that's Zarina. Where's Meg? Meg's gonna try and set up for the flashlight save. Let's try and give it to her. She's over there behind me. Yep. Let's hit her down. Like I said, hubris will kill you. And that's exactly what's happening here. So let's do this. Hook the Jeff. They go for the pickup on Meg, more likely than not. Yep. Not a mop. Let's trap this. And then push her back around. So now she has a lack of a loop available. She still has Dead Hard though, doesn't she? Yeah, she gets it. I misplayed that. I should have kept her boxed in. I shouldn't have chased her back. That's my bad. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 out. Well, that being said, we did end up getting the 1K at the very least. I mean, you can sit there and BM all you want. I don't really care. I'm just going to get some extra blood points. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. And we did get our challenge, so that's good. Indeed, it is a Twitch. You can read. See, you got a 1K? True. True, I did. I mean, they played relatively well. They were coordinated. They were jumping on gens together. Based on the fact that we see just the type of builds and whatnot, I'm definitely feeling that it's a 4-man or 3-man Swift. But with that being said, Trapper did not have a win streak as is, so a little bit of a moot point. Escape doesn't count if you don't witness it. Yeah, see, whenever I like, okay, the game's over, I'm just gonna leave and not even bother. But GG's Ace, GG. I appreciate stopping by saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. Also, I think I didn't give VIP to Steam. There we go. Why would you use a syringe on anything other than a yellow or brown medkit? Yeah, that is an interesting question for sure. Who do we want to play? Let's take a look. You were Spike? I genuinely wasn't paying attention to names. I just paid attention to whoever the characters are, I'll be honest. Let's play a match of the nurse. They had a purple medkit. It eats the medkit. Yeah, I agree. I can fully agree with that idea. Zozarina with the green fit. Gotcha. Hey, guys played relatively well. I probably could have gotten a 2K there on the Meg, but I played a little bit incorrectly there at the end. I should have boxed her back into the tile and just waited out the ECG, then forcing the chase into the pallet. But that was my mistake. Like I said, overall, you guys did a good job. Did I get any challenge? I did. I need to hook the obsession 12 times. So if I do everything correctly, it should take me 4 matches. Keywords, of course. Gonna buy me Ghostface set, Bubba Clown set. I think the Trickster set as well, as the very least. You mean like a cosmetic, or are you talking about like the DLC in general? Out of curiosity. Fredo Chase, yeah, it is true. That is true. I think I may be able to buy like one more after that. Gotcha. Yeah, the DLC. Gotcha. Yeah, highly recommend buying the DLC off of Steam rather than buying them off of DBD. That way, if you ever want to theoretically start up a, Smurf or a new account for whatever reason, whether it be a challenge or whatnot, you will be able to simply share the DLC in the game via your Steam library, and it will just completely transfer over versus doing the in-game instead. CD keys is hella cheap. CD keys. I'm not sure what CD keys are. What do you miss? Just a match of Trapper. Unfortunately, we did get another loss, but not the end of the world. 4 or 5? I don't know what the price is right now. That's a good question. Alright, well, Nurse right now is on a 4-win streak, I do believe. CD keys where you buy game codes. I know how I was able to do RE2 Remastered giveaway. Like $20 for 2 copies. Isn't that the one where a lot of developers, as well as platforms, aren't happy with like CD keys and the other things because they undercut market price. I'm pretty sure those are things, right? They buy keys, then undercut for some reason. It's trustworthy, hasn't given issues. At least I haven't had any. All right, we'll have to take a look at it. I'll probably just buy direct off of Steam, to be honest. And it's just simple that way. Alrighty, though. Let's see if we can get a 5th win on the Nurse. I'm really hoping that tomorrow Behavior releases an update, letting us know that the performance issues have been patched. It'd be a real shame if I had to delay COTF again. Make sure to click on the America buy. Gotcha. Yeah, definitely suck. Steam gift card. That's true. That's true, Simple. I do know the codes did activate, though, because one streamer is streaming it soon with a key, and Vega played the entire game with a key. It was good. Alright, well, that's good at least. Yeah, I know that I've heard some not-so-great things about key websites like those, where they might not be legitimate keys, or that the way in which they've been purchased have been meh. I've used them before, I think. Worked out for me. Alright, fair play. Maybe I'll have to take a look, but I think I'll probably stick to Steam. Very careful for first because it has my info. Yeah, exactly. That is a thing. Auto even wreckers with the Nurse. Let's take a look around. I'll just check over here real quick before I do move too far out. That would be Y. Perfect. Should have used my second blink to get the hit. Wow, I thought I had the timing on that. Apparently not. Let's see, where does he go? And should I even bother chasing him right now off of that gen? Let's go to middle instead real quick. Let's see here. So far they're not on any of the gens on this side. Looks like Ace might be going back for a gen though. Or is he sticking to middle? Let's fatigue out. So you can swing hit. People need to remember that when you lunge, you get that speed boost. Perfect. If you guys underestimate me, it will be your downfall. Like I said, it will be your downfall. I'm more than fine slugging out right now due to the fact that Ruin is still up. There's Ace. Imagine they're gonna go for the pickup on Nancy. Yep, that's exactly what they do. Glory. I don't know how I missed that, to be honest. She must have dodged rather well there. Yeah, I need to focus in more on short blinks here due to the fact that they're doubling back a lot. Good dead heart on Nancy. Keep that in mind for the future. She has dead heart, so it's going to take 2 blinks to hit her most times. We see Felix there as well. Perfect. Let's keep this momentum up. Right now, 3 people injured, 1 person on ground. Okay, looks like they backed off pretty well. I think they've realized what I'm attempting to do. Let's look around. Want to check 2 gens, middle and over here. They do get the unhook, that's fine. Perfect. Let's get you on the ground. Rune will activate. Yo, what's up, Liquid? How goes it? How goes it, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's try and box you out. We also found Ace here accidentally. Much better target, honestly. Let's mind game. We can take a normal swing and then immediately double blink at him. Excellent. 2 people over here. Doing that was a bad idea, Nancy. I hope you understand. I blinked too far. I tried to shorten my blink by looking down. Didn't work out too well. Oh, Felix, me boy. Good hit. Down you again, Ace. Not gonna allow that to stand. Let's pick you up real quick. And pressure this Gen again. I would only prestige if you feel like you want to. It's usually not that worth it, in my opinion. There goes Ruin. We have Pop, though. Let's blink. Everyone being injured right now is such a good place for me to be. This means I can one down everyone. And they don't have a lot of time to recover either. Let's see if they take the time to heal. Who is that? Nancy or Lori? Where I heading off to? There's Lori. Yeah, she's good at dodging back and back. So we really need to make sure we're doing short chases. Or short blinks, rather. Good. This time she held W, though. Nicely done. I mean, if you're going to level 50, it is 1 million blood points to get to 40. There we go. Let's get the down. Then hook you immediately so we can blink over to those 2. So I can kind of see the argument that you're looking to make, to where from 1 to 40, it's 1 million blood points, where you should be able to get more, you know, stuff and things in the meanwhile. So I can see that argument. Let's go for Ace. Acey boy, where you going? I mean, that's gonna... Oh, I thought you already headed on. I thought you already used that. Apparently not. I mean, a few second stun, not the end of the world for me. That's down you. Alright. Well, I think that we pretty much have this match under control. I don't really see them getting out of this one. Let's pop. I want to say Nancy's over there on that side of the map, based on the fact that she hasn't been healed this entire time. Let's check gens. There's Lori. Excellent. Bounce landing. Noted. Where is she going there? Looks like she actually did jump into the locker. Interesting. Let's ignore right now. Good dodge by Felix. I don't want to chance the head-on that she's really holding that until I have to. Yeah, there seems to be someone in that locker. Just the way that he's playing would tell me as much. Was that dead hard? Let's body block him out. Yep. Let's see, Nancy's there, Lori's here. Let's hit you. That's down you now. So let's pick up Felix first off and foremost. And we'll go for Nancy thereafter. Yeah, they're way too aggressive and altruistic. Felix is a pro gamer, indeed he is. Oh no, trust me, when I play certain killers, I don't as much. You know, I don't lean in, it's more just kind of relaxed. Certain killers like Nurse and Blight, I absolutely do like lean in. I get very much into it. It's why I love playing them, because they are, you know, challenging for me, and I really get into it accordingly. Let's go for Ace. Good dodge. He realized he's going to do a really short blink. Try and just make up that distance. Did I lose him? No, he's still here. I think not. Well, let's see now. Where would they have gone? Yeah, I used to do that as a kid all the time. I used to, when I was playing like really intense video games, you'll see me leaning, ducking, and dodging. Trying to like really get into the game. Why would you do that, Nancy? There you are. Have you just given up? I guess so. You do it a lot in racing games? Yeah, I used to do that when I was playing racing games as well. Honestly, if she would have struggled right now, I think she would have gotten out of my hands. I don't have a lot of hooks here in the middle. But looks like she has given up. Does anyone else in a game look up when their character does? You'll see me all the time when I'm trying to look under something, I'll go like this. Like I'll try and look underneath or try and get a lower angle. I do it all the time. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, a streamer that used to dodge this manually doing the Matrix. It would be funny, I can imagine. Is it Lori? She has head on, right? I just want to bet she's in this locker here. No, not on that one. What about this one? No? In that case, she bamboozled me. Fair play. Fair play, Lori. But it looks like she did find the hatch. But GG, well played to be survivors. Was it Ace? I thought it was Lori as well. I think, oh, that's right. Lori had Deception, which made me think she had head on, but I think it was just Ace with the head on itself. Fair play. Freddy DLC or Pig DLC? I'd say Pig DLC, personally. Alright, well, with that being said, that there is our 5th win in a row on the Nurse. Not too bad. And Spike, thank you much for the reminder to hydrate. I appreciate you. Let's see. Who else do I want to play? Let's do a match of Pyramid Head. Why the hell not? But looks like we're actually going to spin the wheel. You know boop, you know live. That is true, Miss Pac-Man. That is true. We have spun the wheel and we have landed on the doctor. What say you? Have you eaten your apples today to keep the doctor away? Or will we be spinning the wheel of killer once more? 'Tis up to you. What am I gonna run on doctor again? That's right, Whispers. Alright, looks like, yeah, I've eaten your apples. So instead of Doc, we got the Hag. Alright, let's play a match of Hag. So we got Bubba, Ghostface, Trickster, Hag, Clown, and Saw DLC for 23 bucks. That's not too bad. That's some pretty good value, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda wish they would do like a year 1 bundle, a year 2 bundle, and so on. But that's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal indeed. I'm gonna have to go over and see which ones I have via behavior Steam and might have to buy those. Alright, Tagatha. Ooh, we need to change up this build, that is for sure. No, thank, and you. Let's also take you off. And so we got Corrupt, Ruin, Pop, and Unrelenting. Good, good, good. And let's throw on the Hollow Shell as well. So Hag right now, I do believe, is on a 12 win streak. So this will be for number 13. What was that build on Hag? Oh, the other one? That was, I think, a user-submitted one. For Dragon's Wrath, Overcharge, Pop, and Oppression. Yeah, I think it's those four. But it does look like we have a TTV, possibly two TTVs in lobby. We do want to give them some quick shoutouts. King Ramsey, as well as Glitch Dallas as well. Would be appreciated. After tax, the coin came out to $25.01, so I have to pay 1 cent for my card to my Steam account. You're going to do a Swift when the 5th anniversary starts? I'm going to do a Swift on Saturday. So I've made a decision that every Saturday will be Swift Saturday. So Saturday we will be doing some Swift indeed. But as per usual, for the most part, I will be playing Killer up until then. Let's see, is Glitch Dollars and Ramsey's live? Looks like Glitch Dollars is. And then Ramsey's is not. As long as that's the same Ramses. I do think it is, though. Unless they actually have the TTV in their Twitch name. Customs as well. No customs on Saturday. Just Swift. Oh, looks like maybe that is them. But looks like they're also not live. So looks like it's just Glitch Dollars who is live. Alright, let's see if we can get win number 13 on the Hag. Fingers crossed for a decent 3 and 4 gen, as that's always what we like to see. Once again, the biggest tip I can always give for Hag is never to put a trap where they can run directly through it, otherwise they don't get that camera flick that the Hag Phantasm traps are known for. So let's see if we get a good map for that type of play. Yes, as a reminder, guys, since we do have one of the streamers currently live, please do not mention that I am a TTV. Just that way, they do not feel like we're either self-promoting and or stream sniping. Please interact with them as if you're a brand new member of their channel. And at the end of the stream, of course, you can then mention, as by that point, they will figure it out. Let's see on the coal tower. Actually, ooh, there's usually a pretty good 3 and 4 gen to play around here. Let's put a trap out on this corner. Let's put a trap over on this corner. Let's break open this door. Has my Hag heard of the sun? Nope. She has no idea what that is. She looks dead. That is the point. Alright. Let's see. We can probably keep this side of the map pretty well secure, I think. Hi, could you jump off my gen, please? That would be lovely. Let's get a hit on you so I can at least get a med kit charge out. You dropped down the wrong side. Perfect. And let's break this. Can I get you going back into my web towards the right? If so, that would be lovely. So let's put a trap here. Let's put a trap here. And let's then drop chase. Sounds like they're back on the gen. Let's mainly regress it for right now. Trap here. And I need to check these 2 gens. Should be good there, thankfully. Hi there, you two. Ooh, one of you's injured. That's even better. That's it, you. Let's reset. I don't care about that gen, thankfully. Let's try and get her into this next tile if possible. Let's put a trap here. She moves off. Excellent. And let's go back for this gen, because they are trying to crank that out. Makes a lot of sense. Trap there. Even if I miss my hit, I still get some good distance on them. Hit you. Excellent. Why can I not put my teleport down? That's so strange. Alright, they did finish that gen. They realized what I was doing, that I was protecting the 3 and 4 gen. Let's get you onto this tile. Yep, that should be fine. Unfortunately, if Ruin being down, that's a real pain in my butt right now. I hear them in middle. Yep, we're going to ignore that. Let's go upstairs. I honestly did not see her there for a second. Let's pop. Let's put a trap here on chest. As well as right down here. And we just need to protect this 3 gen as much as I can. There's a group heal. Good, good, good. Let's push them back towards my web. Yep, you guys keep doing what you want to do. Alright, Zarina wants to take chase. That's fine. She'll get by the trap upstairs. And then takes a stun on top of which. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's pick you up now. Is basement here? No, basement's over there. That's unfortunate. Is that another trap going off? No, that was a vault in. Not sure why you would vault in there. Or why you would drop down like that. That makes 0 sense whatsoever. Yep, that's fine. So we can definitely get a hit here. We're going to ignore you, go for the injured one. Good dead hard and drop. Place a trap here. And so far, it looks like the 3 gen's good. Keywords, of course. Let's recycle. Check the gen. They go back upstairs again. Yep, don't care about that gen at all. Who's gonna take the hit? Nope, no hit. And you do have the pallet coming up. You'll hit the trap, but you can run through that one. Let's get you on the next one. There's a dead hard, doesn't matter. Let's get you up. And we need to make sure that we can get a pop off onto one of the 3 gens. We also need to reset a lot of our traps. They've actually set off a ton of them. Let's see, looks like they're on this gen. Let's note that. Yep, that's fine. You guys do you. There's the unhook. Just trying to distract me. Let's reset. Let's put one here. Let's recycle. I mean, they're wasting their own time by doing this as well. That's the biggest thing I want to always reinforce. Them just sitting off traps like this, not a smart move. Let's regress this real quick. Cut off that loop. And she doesn't get any distance, thanks to Unrelenting. And she might not realize that there's a trap in the loop as well. Draw out the pallet? No, you didn't. Surprising. Let's just get the down then. Good dodge. Didn't work well enough though. I heard footsteps. I wonder from whom. Alright. No one there, obviously. There's someone in the middle, but I want to check Hill first. Nope. Hill it is, or upstairs it is. Hi there. Let's get the hit. And let's ignore. Let's put a trap here. Let's recycle. And then let's pop real quick. Let's see. Not sure what that was, I'll be honest with you. Perfect. Let's get you up. And then we can check the gen on the left, where I do see the Claudette and scratch marks inside the tile. Let's push you back into my web. Let's see if this works out the way I want it to. Alright. Let's recycle. And what are you gonna do now, Zarina? Eh? Dead hard? No dead hard. Let's put you up on a hook. Let's see, that was that one there. That's fine. Let's recycle. Let's pop. Then we go for hill gen. With one person out, we're in a much better position. Yeah, if you could maybe not be on that gen, this would be awesome. How the game's going? So far, so good. And this tag match is going relatively well. Alright, let's get her on hill. And looks like there's a person up top. That is fine by me. Then body block Jane. Make sure she can't simply leave on her own accord. You go to the left or to the right? There we are. Let's get you up. And let's bring you over here. Check that gen and then pop hill more likely than not. Yeah, we're good to pop hill. There's no reason not to. Alright, let's put a trap here. And we'll let hill, we'll let that one go for now and pop hill instead. This one's a little bit more well done. Yeah, how are the post-concussion symptoms going, Shelby? Hopefully going well? Yep, you have BT based on that play. Let's recycle. Finally had somewhat normal day. Well, that's good at least. Alright, they got the hill gen. And sounds like they are upstairs as well. So we can pressure a 2-for-1 here. Let's put that there. Pop this. Yeah, I don't think that's a smart idea there, Claudie. That is just going to result in you taking unnecessary hits. Alright. Let's put this here. Put you back into our web. Let's hit you, Jane. Oh, I just recycled that same one. That's my bad. Let's make sure we check Hill. Yep, that's what I thought. You think I don't know that you're here or something? You take me for a fool there, Claudette. Alright. Like, at the very least, she could have, you know, respected the fact that I could have, you know, heard her on the gen and she would have stopped momentarily, but not even. Sounds like there's someone in the middle. I have an idea. Down you. Then pop the gen. Alright, and that there will be the end of the match, I do believe. Yeah, Jane hadn't been hooked that entire game. I mean, it's kind of hard to take hook states against a hag, to be fair. Because if she plays her web well, then it's difficult for sure. Does the Jane get the hook or the hatch? 'Tis up to you. Let's see what the poll says. 50-50 as it stands? Well, alright, fine. There you go, Jane. She asked politely, what can I say? What can I say? GG, well played to the survivors. And if we give another shout out to Glitchy Dollars, that would be appreciated. And that there's another 4K for the Hag. Do want to note something. All 13 of Hag's wins have been 4Ks thus far. Glitchy Dollars. There's no R, that's why. It didn't pop up that time. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Let me mute them as I expect an ad. Indeed, I do receive it. And with that being said, let's move on, shall we? They said they deserved Hatch on their stream. Who's Glitchy Dollars or Jane? No one deserved Hatch that game. But GG's, my friend GG's beloved Stone. I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. The Jane, gotcha. You know, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, but GG's, my friend. I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. I would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. I'm an educational killer main here to teach kills how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. And let me go say hi to Glitchy Dollars real quick. And leave a follow and a GG well played.
Yo, Randy, that was some selling section, nigga. Why the fuck you still in the gen? Like you stood there. Like...
Bro, cause he was chasing, feel me, princess.
I hope that you have a great night / stream. Hey, they seem like a chill group of friends.
Nigga, like what?
Seem like a chill group of friends. Alright. Well, that being said, we are ready to on up with the Pyramid Head. And thank you much for the lurk fire gems, I appreciate it. So, out of curiosity, guys, while I have you here, as I mentioned before, and I'll mention again, I'm going to be trying to get some practice editing my own videos. And so today, I don't know if you guys watch Dowsy, but Dowsy does the hardcore survivor and killer challenges. I'm thinking of a similar idea for highlighting one game maybe, or 2 games, and having everything else kind of chopped together with some music in the background. How do you guys feel about that? Do you like that idea in theory, or do you like just the idea of having those one highlighted matches and that's it? You know, what's your thoughts there? You want to see, you know, what it looks like with me trying to edit together some stuff? Sounds just going to watch Dowsy, so I don't have an example. I like the idea of highlight reel. Okay, so we'll do like a quick highlight reel into, you know, a match that is highlighted. I think highlight matches would be good, then maybe montage footage. The thing is, I don't really like montage footage. There isn't as much. So it'd be like a highlighted match along with some highlighted moments from matches. How it goes? It's going well, Hunter. It's going well. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a great day. All right, blood points across the board. I do like what I see. Steele's idea. What? Arton, was that what you're trying to say, Fire Gems? Because that's what I was saying before. Do the highlight game with some footage chopped in from other games with music in the background. Of course, the normal highlight game would not have music. It would just be like, you know, moments going from killer to killer to killer. It would show you what the current win streak is, what the best win streak. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. It also is why I'm being a little bit quieter on hooks, because I'm going to use hooks and pickups as transition points, as well as gen hits, because those animations are pretty stationary and stagnant. So that allows me the ability to transition from point to point to point using those animation moments. We're going to learn to edit or get a friend. Yeah, I'm going to try to learn how to edit. I purchased a full year of Adobe Premium Pro, or Pro Premium, whatever it is, the other day, and that's how I edited my Jackbox stream. You can also edit voices out when you get really into editing. Yeah, I need to learn how to do that. I know how to sample sounds from certain moments and then overlay. I did that in the Jackbox one, actually. To where I wanted the intro for Jackbox Party Pack to just be the intro and not to have anyone talking, so I sampled it from a quieter moment during the stream, and I transitioned it in such a way where it still sounded natural. Alright. Let's take a look. There we go. Hi, Yui. So I'll be uploading that tonight. He drops the pallet. Good dodge. I probably should have waited for I'm all ears the proc before going for the M2, to be fair, but she did lose a bit of distance for that. Yeah, there was a bit of pallet waste for sure. Perfect. Upsy daisy, Yui. She's a pallet camper? Yeah, very, very heavily. I'm gonna abuse that later in the game. Since I know that she pallet cams, I'll abuse that fact using red light mind tricks. Alright, let's see, Crow over here. There is une Claudette. Let's torment this. Now she has to make a choice. Looks like she made her choice. If that didn't goes well, I've seen stuff like the funniest moments from the whole month of Streamland, so they had clips and stuff for it. Yeah, I can definitely try and do that. It is difficult to do so, though. He's still around. She did not really leave the area, surprisingly. Is she going for the unhook? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Alright, let's put you up on hook. Oh, no, absolutely. I appreciate it. At the end of the day, I really do want all of your feedback on my editing, because that's the only way I'm going to get better. I want to be able to start editing more of my videos, whether that be Binding of Isaac, whether that be Dead by Daylight, pretty much whole 9 yards. That way I can kind of get you guys some better content overall. So definitely provide me all the feedback you can in the comments and otherwise. Alright. Well, I bet you they'll probably jump back on that gen again momentarily. Unclot's still injured too, mind you. Alright, well, let's go over here. Hi, Yui and Claudette. That's unfortunate, Yui. Make sure to watch Shockbox after the last Outlast video before I start Resident Evil 7. I appreciate you, Draft. Perfect. It'll scare Serena off that real quick. Then pop. That barrel is always a frustrating thing to find in the middle of a tile, I will say. Serena, where you going? Once we put her back up on a hook, by the way, we can kill her off really easily. Let's take off some distance from that scenario. Life? I think if without life, I may have been able to get that hit. That's unfortunate. Let's double back on her. Well, that's a mistake. Perfect. Let's actually send her back to the other side of the map, because that's where we're going to want to go anyways, and that might incentivize them to jump off that gen before they finish it. And if they do, I can down her immediately. Perfect. So now we can just down her, hook her, get the pop, and kill off Serena. Might want to jump off that heal after all. I'm just going to point that out. That was odd. I could have sworn Claudette was there on the gen, but then I couldn't find her for the life of me, so I'm just going to kill off Serena then. Sorry, Serena. Them the breaks. The Claudette should have taken aggro a little bit more. There we go. That's fine to see one, because with 4 gens left. She DC'd. Oh, I don't get my pop now. Why do you have to go and be so mean? Yep, that cost me. More than people might realize. That DC is really rough. Thankfully, Meat Tree's pretty weak now. Let's hit Claudette. Yui's still in a corner. So hitting you is a good idea, and then going back for Yui. You actually dodged that one. Lucky you. Cheryl's finally coming in for a body block. Smart. You bottleneck yourself. That was too short for me to actually make it work. Are you serious, Yui? Why would you do that to yourself? Like, Cheryl specifically was taking aggro so Yui could make as much distance as possible. Then she just ends up on the gen next to me. Like, why do you think that's a good idea? I don't understand it. Like, leave the area. You're on death hook, for God's sake. Matt Gen's regressing. Claudette's healed. Oh, not on death hook? I'm not that crazy. She is on death hook. Injured, trying to force out a gen next to a loop. Why would she think that's a good idea? Don't understand. Yeah, they DC'd, which actually cost me a gen because I didn't get pop in hand. Kind of unfortunate. Go for Claude. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? No, it was not close enough to push it. Not in the slightest. Wait, is Cheryl on the gen? I could have sworn I just heard it being worked on. No, it still goes. I mean, sometimes the DZ can help me. Sometimes it gives me free hooks, so we still keep it, but it does suck when it happens because it can sometimes hurt. Yeah, Cheryl must have applied the flashbang. Strange. If that's the case, you think she would have gone for the unhook. But then she doesn't. I wonder if she's on that gen instead. Maybe that was Claudette's flashbang instead. Or blast mine, rather. Nope, not there. Yep, she was setting up for it, so she must have been the one who applied the flashbang. Hence why she worked on it ever so slightly. Let's see, there's Claudette. Well, that's on you. I'll wait a few more seconds. Let's down. Yeah, I bet you was Cheryl with blast mine. We're not gonna pick her up, because I do fear the DS. But Cheryl should have abso-freaking-lutely have taken aggro there. I don't know why Claudette ran out like that either. She ran into my terror radius, not away from. Well, I do think that will result in a win one way or another. Screw it, I'm just gonna do this. See if she has DS. She does not. Sorry, Claudette. Them the breaks when your teammates aren't taking aggro for you. And with that being said, that is a win on the Pyramid Head. What's the result of the poll? Hook or hatch for this Cheryl? Not here. Well, let's start tile by tile, but looks like Cheryl got lucky. GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, Detective's Hunch, Repressed Alliance, and looks like it was Blast Mine on Claudette, Repressed Alliance on Cheryl. Fair play. And that will be another 3K for the Executioner, putting him onto a 3-win streak. Not too shabby at all. What do I want to play next? Let's see. Let's go with... Let's go with Demogorgon. Why the hell not? Hello, Demo Boy. Let's see what damage you can do. Yeah, right now I think Nurse is on a 5-win streak, Execution on a 3. I think everyone else is on like a 2 and a 1 for the most part. Don't think anyone's on a 4. No. Nurse right now is the closest to 10 as of this moment. Hello, Demo Boy. You ready to eat some survivors, maybe? What's everyone up to today? Any plans for the week? Not sure. Maybe work plans, maybe life plans. Seeing a movie, something like that. Pull up early while I take dog out. All right, Giraffe, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, queue times are still pretty long for Killer right now. Of course, as soon as I complain about it, the frickin' queue's like, oh, you say the queue's long, do ya? Just chilling, going kayaking on the lake tomorrow. Ooh, well that sounds like a lot of fun. You're not allowed to complain about queue times? Apparently not. You know, DBD has ears. It's, you know, it's all ears apparently. I work for a week straight. Tomorrow is my only day off or so. I'm gonna try and take advantage of it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. If you work for a week straight, definitely make sure that you take the time you need to rest. keep in mind that most places, unless you volunteer for hours, I believe are required to give you between 1 and 2 days off every 7 days of work. I would double check both your company policy as well as your state's laws when it comes to that. See if maybe you're entitled to more time off than you're actually getting. Yeah, what's up, Created? Welcome back, welcome back. Not even leaving the house till Saturday, going to a year-round Christmas shop with your dad. Ooh. What's the shop's name out of curiosity? I know that there was an East Coast, was it the Christmas shop or Christmas tree shop? I forget exactly what it's called. They are, but retail doesn't give a crap about I want. I'll let you in on a little secret from someone who's worked way too much brick and mortar. They give a crap when you bring up the fact that you can sue them. The team lead is like, oh yeah, you should probably talk to HR about that. Yeah, no, seriously. Like, I'm not even joking. If you are not getting the appropriate amount of time, especially since the brick and mortar location, check your state laws, check your company policy, and go to whoever makes the schedule and go, hey, I need X amount of time off a week. You have to give it to me. And if they choose not to, say that you can report them to the Better Business Bureau, you can report them to HR, you can even, you know, depending on the state and everything, if it's repeat infractions and shows time and time again that they don't care for your well-being, even sue. Hold on, the stream isn't working for you. I'll join back, no worries, Created. But yeah, in all seriousness, take it seriously. Look into what company policy says and what your state laws are, because if they're not following those, you do have things that you can do. Contract work, because my old 100 to 120 hour work week was not it. Yeah, contract work is another thing entirely. If you're contracted, then yeah, you're kind of SOL. You are at the mercy of said contract. That's why you want to read over that and see what your maximum time is and not just your minimum time. All right, let's put a portal here, and let's take a look-see. Where they spawn? Probably somewhere that isn't here, unfortunately. That's working now. Good, good. There they are. See them on hill. Imagine they'll be on hill Gen. Yep, exactly where they are. Excellent. That's 1, 2, 3. One double back. Let's get a hit on Yui. Was 60. I technically didn't get near max. Interesting. Yeah, minimum of 60 is rough though. Let's be honest. Good dodge on the Feng Min's part. Mind game this. She'll go for pallet. And we should be able to just take a hit here. Or not, because she FOV'd me. Or POV'd me, rather. Let's get her back in. Little shred. And then she doubles back. Good job, Feng Min. She has some pretty decent mind games going. Let's see if she ever extends. She does not. And we'll insta-shred. Drop the pallet or die. Yep. That's what I wanted to see. And let's not continue chase. Let's pressure gens. We're going to fall off of that Yoon. Hangman's back over here. Let's continue chase, since now we are in a decent position to do so. There's Yui. Lovely stuff. She has the vault on her right. We'll shred her. You're not wrong, the thing kind of does look like a watermelon. Let's go for Yui. double back. I see the other Yoon and the Fengmin going for the gen as we speak. That's why you just want to keep an eye out on that gen as much as possible while looping. She does have a pallet to work with, but does not get to it in time. No, no, no. No pallet drop for you. Let's get that gen. We see 2 people over here. Where's the third one? That's what I don't know. That's pretty well boarded off. They have the bad bus. There's the vault. No pallet here either, so that's pretty good for me. Let's take the hit. No one's on Blood Lodge. 2 people could theoretically go for that gen. Yeah, it's worth a shot. So let's ignore the chase here and go back for that generator. Yep, that's what I expected. And one of the gens I was not really patrolling got done. Not the end of the world. Fact of the matter is, it took him a while just to get that one generator. Let's shred you. And let's see. Does she go for the vault immediately? She does. Then doubles back. Now that was an interesting play. Drop the pallet. Good. Normally I wouldn't want to hit the obsession like that, but in this case it was better doing that. Alright. We see people over on bus. Doing a totem, eh? Yep, you vault, Yui. And we see them Blood Lodge. Let's get them off of Blood Lodge. Let Ruin do its job. Show the red light. Double back. Mind game. She seems privy to the mind game, so let's keep that in mind. Good drop. I tried to dodge the flashlight blind, did not work. Do you see scratch marks in that back corner for some reason? And actually we hear someone as well who was on that gen. Interesting. Let's see if they're back on this one. Yep. There's Feng Min. There's the vault. There's the vault. And she does have the pallet still, so you might want to shred that. Of course, I botched that, hit the corner. No one's there. There goes Ruin. That's bad news, but not the end of the world. Nope, it is possible. It's not possible on the pallet stun, but it is possible if they go for it when you go to break. So it is actually possible to dodge that, just as long as you don't get stunned, that is. That's the only stipulation. Okay, you don't have much here, so let's grab. Okay, gotcha. So in that case, what gen do we want to pop? Let's put a portal here. That's on 2 sil. Let's do that. Then go back for that gen, which must have 2 people on it. We see Yui. No, just 1. Looks like we took too much time in chase. Unfortunate. She has a pallet that she could use. Used it late though. We'll do this. We'll go for the vault. We go to the right. See if she's paying attention. Excellent. Let's get you up on hook. And let's check this gen over here, where Fengmin was hooked. Yep. There's Fengmin. That was actually decent timing. That was also strange. I don't know if anyone's noticed the fact that the flashbang was up in the air for some strange reason. Now, Yui's probably gonna dive back. Yep. So vault. Fangman's on the unhook. Hi there. I'm gonna wait. There's the dead heart. Tell me don't you have BT anymore. Let's down, then pop. My friend is talking about how broken Blight is in VC. His rush keeps breaking. Yep. It's why right now I kind of refuse to play Blight. I'm not even gonna lie. Blight is just atrociously bugged out as we speak. Yes, there's the DS. Probably should have just left her and waited, honestly, but I wanted to try and see what I could do. Alright. Let's even keep this line of gens. I do fear that they're back on that one, so let's just dive back. There's Fengmin. 5 stacks of save, not a bad spot to be in. She'll go for the vault, more likely than not. Yep. Excellent. Let's pick you up. And DC by the Fang. Well, that's unfortunate, because I now don't get Pop Goes the Weasel anymore. Bounce landings are only out here. Let's pick you up. Yeah, I don't know why she DC'd there, to be honest. And another DC. Today's not Tuesday, right? No, it's definitely not Tuesday. Today is Monday. That's 2 DCs, 2 pops missing. I feel like if a survivor DCs, you should get a pop. Because they can actually really mess with your game. If an instance that you're trying to get a pop, and people DC like that. Yeah, it is Monday, so they're just DCing on their own accord. Alright, let's go to that gen real quick. Yep, saw the shadow. There's Claudette. Remember that she has Dead Hard, and she already used up her Decisive Strike. They're probably gonna get that gen over there, I bet, but I don't see any killer instincts to demonstrate. You should have dropped that a lot sooner. Yeah, resets around 6 p.m. CST, I know. And it's one of those things I'm like, why did 2 people just DC like that out of nowhere? It makes 0 sense to me whatsoever. Let's check this gen. See if we can get the pop off. Nothing on the Killer Instinct. They may have been partied up and just dipped with each other, to be honest. Potentially. Let's go to the far one. Why would I stay? Alright, well, that being said, Devotion, if you're gonna keep up that line of conversation, especially using derogatory terms, haphazardly, without, you know, understanding why you shouldn't, you will get timed out. I do appreciate stopping by saying hi, but, you know, if you end up continuing that line of conversation, you'll be timed out. You get 2 times out. The third one will result in a ban. Do keep that in mind. As Survivor, I saw someone DC with an active pig trap because they got downed again. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense to me either, to be honest. And also why people get so heated. It's like, I guess, you know, if your pig trap's going to go off, but even then, just doesn't make sense to A, lose the blood points, B, get the DC penalty, and C, just ruin the game for other people. This makes no sense to me. It didn't to me either, as early game. I get it was frustrating, but it was only halfway. Yeah, seriously. Makes 0 sense whatsoever. Alright. Well, that being said, that will be a win for the Demogorgon. The question of the day, of course, is whether or not they get the hook or the hatch. What was the result of the poll, by the way? I wasn't paying attention. And so far I've had 0 luck finding the hatch itself. But GG, well played to these survivors. Un map, and about it. Alright, demo moves on to a 2-win streak in a row. Yeah, I don't understand why people get that heated and why they DC like that. It makes very little sense to me. One of them was called Gangsty Nork. It's a great reference, assuming they mean Spyro. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Who do we want to play? Let's do another match of Huntress. Why the hell not? The irony of someone named Kamikaze being mad that they died. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is a wee bit funny. The G's are silent in his name for unknown reasons. Nasty Nork. Gotcha. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Spyro. Like a long, long time. Like PS2 days? Yeah, I think PS2. Been quite a while. And maybe I'll have to play some of the new Spyro games. I've heard that they're pretty decent. You played the Reignite trilogy? You brought the remastered thing they did a few years ago, and it was like being 10 again. Alright, maybe I'll have to try it out. Maybe I'll have to try it out after all. That's when you get 3 more hooks on the Obsession. It was perfect. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely check it out and see how good the nostalgia factor is. But by the way, how you doing, Key? Hopefully doing well? And also, I'm gonna always butcher your name. Is it Aoki? AI? How do I best say your name, my friend? You played any of the original 3, play Reignited, feels exactly the same. Fair play. Yeah, I played some of the originals. So I guess I'll have to check that out eventually. The question is when, and when do I have enough time to do so? Aoki. Thank you, I appreciate it. Aoki. Yeah, between dyslexia and the unique spelling of certain things, I butcher names at times. But I appreciate being patient and understanding of me. Thank you, thank you. Alright, alright. Well, let's see if we get a better map than Leary's than we did before with the Huntress. That would be ideal for us, for sure. I learned to read before I learned to spell well, so I can't sound things out. I feel you on pronunciations. I'm good at phonetically saying things, because that's how I learned how to spell. Island is island, sword is sword, business is bus-I-ness. Got sent here by another streamer I watch. He says you're very educational. I appreciate it, Aoki. What streamer, out of curiosity? Was it, I'm curious. Very, phonetic reader. I totally feel that, yeah. If I hadn't learned, like, that tip on my own about, like, saying things out phonetically, I would have never have learned how to spell. Alright, Fractured Cowshed. Not a bad map for us. Let us break the door. And let's patrol around here real quick and head towards Ruin. Crows goes off, so they're gonna be here. I was really hoping they cut that. Alright, we're just gonna swing. That's fine. Getting that pallet out of the way is fine by me. Wolf? Oh, yeah, Wolf is, been a really good part of the Guilty Ones community. That's awesome. Well, I'm very happy to have Wolf, send you on over. Okay. I love just watching that Kate kind of peek around that corner like that. That was very cute, Kate. That was very cute. That actually made me think about something. It'd be kind of cool if they ever introduced a lean mechanic for survivors to kind of lean around a corner, similar to like Ghostface. And Aoki, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. I do appreciate it. Would love for you to join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. That Kate is just you, fair. Who's that? Yoon? Yeah, that's the Yoon. Wants to play here. Going back in. Pallet's gone already. I'm gonna make distance on you one way or another. Ooh, that was a close one. I don't know how that missed, to be honest. Let's get you up on hook. And we still have 2 hatchets for right now. Let's patrol some gens before too long. I see them on that gen, not too worried. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, that's perfect. Looks like they felt like they could jump back on it. Hi, Kate. Bye, Kate. Should not touch a gen if you are still injured. That gives me free reign, just down you again, for God's sake, people. The Yoon with her hair brighter than my future. I like it, I like it. And overall, guys, just like, don't jump on gens if you're still injured. This tells me that you don't have DS anymore. Crows go off. Checking for blood from the Yoon. There is not. They left early. Yoon took time to heal. Let's reload real quick, since we're only down to 1 hatchet. Which makes sense to do so. Check this gen. Yeah, they have a lot of great detail with this skin, honestly. I hear that gen. There's Yoon. I'm gonna not go for her. I'm gonna pressure the gens instead. There's Kate. Kate, what are you doing, my girl? What are you doing to yourself? She literally is just jumping on gens in front of me. Let's show the red light. Double back. She's gonna die so early, and I feel kind of bad for it, but I also don't. Like, I'm going to punish mistakes. And she's made some of the cardinal mistakes. They finally got a gen, but literally Kate's gonna be out. Like, what am I supposed to do there? Alright, we saw a 10% regression back there. This Kate is my last remaining brain cell when he set it free. Oh, criminy. Hi, Jill. That's 1. You go around the T-wall. Let's mind game. Perfect. And where do you go next? Pallet here is gone. There's another pallet coming up on the right. Let's get Jill down. They're on that gen as we don't see it regressing still. So we're gonna hook away from it and then go for him. I mean, I respect the dead hard. Maybe they're thinking I was gonna throw early. That did not happen. Who is that? That is Ace. Oh, that was a mistake, Ace. He doubles back? Why? Why would you double back like that? Makes so little sense to me. Good dodge there, though. I thought I had the timing right. I did not. And then we see what looks to be the Yoon over there. Over by Meat Tree. Let's down you, and then we can reload. Upsy daisy Ace. And they're no longer on that gen. Good news there. Let's check Barn. What do you think about no add-on Huntress? Honestly, I actually don't mind no add-on Huntress. Her base kit's actually pretty good in my opinion. Though I feel like she might need a tuning in the future. Just because she is starting to become antiquated in a similar way that Wraith was. To where survivors who understand how to play around killers like Huntress are going to abuse small loops. That's going to make your life as a Huntress very difficult. I wouldn't mind Babushka being a default add-on on Huntress, to be honest. At the same time, do I think that she really needs it? Probably not. I just messed up. AC boy. He double back? He did. Alright, I guess let's just play this game. I guess I'm just gonna down you out of fear of a decisive strike. And let someone else get you up from the ground momentarily. No one there. Makes you be more patient? Yeah, it does. Let's see, I did see this getting worked on. Gotta be accurate for those semi-truck throws. I mean, you still have to be relatively accurate, yeah. You can't just kind of throw them anywhere, right? Scratch marks going this way. Yoon and then Jill's over here. Perfect. Good dodge. I should have waited a bit more. Perfect. Let's get you up on hook. Yeah, the bulldozer shots. I still will always remember that hatchet going straight through a rock. That was something else. Let's see if they're taking the time to heal. The nurse's calling will give me the information I need. Scratch marks go to the left, into barn. There's Ace. I had that's something that I do all the time. I have the general accuracy for the hit. I just don't have the timing on it. Goodbye, Ace. Let's put you up on hook. And then we can go back for the Yoon and the Jill. Where you at? They obviously did not heal under hook. I want to say they went over here. I think I saw a crow. Hard to say for certain, though. I keep getting cross-map snipes off stream at like 3 a.m. Oof. I feel that. I still need to work on my long-range hatchets. That's something that I really do struggle with. Like that there, I thought I had the move, but obviously not. She double back. Yep, that's exactly what she did. They go for the vault. You will not. Will you go for the vault on their side? If so, you get a mid-vault. We swing at it. Yeah, it's better for me to swing at that than to not and respect that she could fake it. If she faked that, she would have gone some distance. Not by much, though. Oh, that door wasn't open. If it was, I think she would have taken that in. Okay. Footsteps there. They finally got ruined. About time. There we go. Jill down. Love my long range I got on stream. Got almost a cross-map snipe on the pantry, and I did it through cattails. Couldn't even see the gen other than the aura. That is pretty awesome. Yeah, I feel like Grim Pantry is usually a pretty good map for cross-maps from what I've seen. I've seen a lot of clips there. Alright, I did see them over there on this gen. Let's check it out. Good, good. Perfect. I was hopeful that I could get that, but no dice. Just need to be patient, wait for him to kind of make a move. Perfect. All right, what is the verdict on the hook or the hatch for these survivors? Does the ace receive mercy? Looks like hook so far. All right, sounds like a play to me. Sorry, AC boy, them the brakes. Should really not work on a gen right in front of me. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot better with, whatchamacallit, some hatchet throws. And that there will be another win on the Huntress. Not too shabby. I do feel a little bit bad for this Kate. She really did get the shaft early on. But GG, well played to these survivors. We also finished our challenge. Very nice. Apparently, who was that? Who's making that comment? Is that Ace? That is Ace. I love that Ace is making that comment when, realistically speaking, he didn't do much either. I'm just gonna move on from that before it gets too bad. Criminy. Oh, Survivor sometimes. Alright, who do I want to play next? Yo, what's up, Voyaflex? GG's, my friend, GG's. I do appreciate stop by, saying hi, and dropping the follow. I am Mark, aka Gilty, I'm an educational killer main, here to teach codes how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. And also, I thought about playing Blade, and then I immediately decided not to. Immediately decided not to. That's a horrible idea. I'm going to quickly ask Frankie if he can do me a favor and grab me some water. Oh, you spun? I did not even realize. My mistake. Let me do that real quick. And instead of the clown, we do spin and land on the Executioner. I'll ready up. And if you guys do want to re-roll, you are able to do so now. Hair's getting caught into my headset. Always a fun time. Alright, Shelby says, no thank you to the Executioner, and instead we got Mr. Mikey Myers, the Shape of Evil himself. Let's see if we can get a win on Mr. Myers here. Alright, let's go back to this. And Survivor Pudding time. Perfect. Oh, I also need to get another challenge, don't I? Completely forgot about that for a second there. Damage 20 generators. Well, okay. Do I want to do that challenge? Not particularly. I normally hope that my ruin's up for the majority of the game, unless we get into the real late game. Alright, we got Corrupt, Ruin, Pop, and Bamboozle. I am wondering whether or not I should run Lethal Pursuer on Myers, just for the fact that it would allow me to see them in the early game. So the challenges time round would have been really specific or just time consuming? Yeah. Like 20 gen pops is rough. Now, to be fair, you can use Surge, and that will help you out a lot on that one, or Eruption. Yeah, Eruption would be really good too, because you get the damage for the kick, and then you get a damage for the Eruption as well. Did I see the Red Herring challenge for survivors? There's a Red Herring challenge for survivors? What? Thank you, Frankie. You finished the Rift and just haven't felt like doing the super tedious / long ones? The challenges? That's fair. Yeah, I finished the Rift a bit ago now. I just do the challenges for the blood points, of course. But forcing you to use Red Herring, interesting. That perk is literally never used. Holy hell. Like, there are just so many perks that I wish they would just go back to and tweak or tune or change entirely. You have to use Red Herring like twice in one match, but also have to get the killer to come within X meters of it within 30 seconds of it popping. I guess you could theoretically, like, as you see the killer going for a pop or something, do that. But that is kind of rough. That is rather rough. Also, just realized I have not readied up. Whoopsie. I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, queue times. Yeah. Nope, I just haven't readied up, that's all. Yeah, I can imagine. Like I said, I never care for the challenges that make you play differently than how you could normally. Like, Trapper, that one's fine, because, like, you'll normally reset a trap at some point. There are some traps that you just want to reset and reset and reset. Doing generators, the damage generators, I'll do it eventually, whether or not I really want to get it done quickly or in the long term. Hooking up sessions, same idea. Doing totems, kind of. You can take your time on it, but most people are going to hunt totems. The chests, same idea, but I mean, if I'm running a specific build, then chests are okay. But to, like, use a specific perk, like Premonition, or Dark Sense, or BT, or Kindreds, like, I don't want to have to change my perks to do a challenge, like, change the way I play. I forget who mentioned it about how, because everyone's sometimes doing like 4 different objectives as the survivors, like one will be doing chests, one will be doing totems, one will be doing hook sabotages, one has to get to BT on hooks. Like, because that, it's almost like survivors at times are playing a different game than one another. Do 2 gens, 2 totems, and I believe 2 unhooks as ace in one match. Yeah, it's very specific. That one I feel is okay. Like, if you just leave that challenge on, you're gonna eventually end up doing that. Maybe not the 2 totems, the 2 gens, absolutely. The 2 unhooks, absolutely. The two totems is a bit rough. Like, normally you might do 1 to get rid of Ruin or, you know, Devour Hope or Undying. To do 2, it kind of has to force you into doing a second one. It's a bit, but I guess it also follows what I call the rule of 2s, of course. You know, if you're looking to pip up as a survivor, ideally you want to do 2 gens, 2 totems, 2 unhooks, 2 heals, take a chase, and escape. If you can do all of that, you double pip. If you just want a single pip, normally 2 totems, 2 gens, 2 unhooks, and an escape should give you a single pip at the very least. So, I mean, overall, I don't think that's asking too much. The fact that it is on a single character, though, kind of sucks, because not everyone has all their perks on every character, right? So if I were to do that on Ace, I'd be using a trash build. So that is a bit rough in that regard. Alright, Kate and Kate, you want to ready on up, maybe? That would be appreciated. And let's see if we can get a win on Myers. Of course, our biggest issue on Myers is just the fact that we have to get at a tier 2 early on. I think if they were just make 1 change to Myers, that'd be to get rid of tier 1 and set them in tier 2 off the bat. I think if they did that, it would just be a lot better. Like, keep them at 115. Like, make Myers tier 1, a 115 killer for 32 meter tear radius. Make tier 2, 115 with a 16 meter tear radius. And then make tier 3, you know, insta-down 32. I think if they did that, I think that'd be perfectly fine, honestly. But to force you into a scenario where you have to be a 105 killer off the start, yes, you're insidious, yes, you can sneak up on survivors, but smart survivors aren't going to let you just sneak up on them. No more jump scares, Myers. Maybe they could, like, change, I don't know, they have to make something so it's easier to get at tier 1. Like, that's just such the big problem with Myers, is that early game. Maybe they could change the add-ons like Scratch Mirror that makes you Insidious, Tier 1, 105 or something, I don't know. But overall, Myers is just such a fragile killer without add-ons. The biggest thing I always say is, like, I want every killer to simply be good base kit, and to have add-ons accentuate their power, to shore up weaknesses or strengthen strengths. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't disagree that Scratch Mirror Myers is fun. Even as Survivor, I do enjoy it. It's a whole different way of playing, for sure. Alright, so they spawned where I thought they would. Spine chill. It's either spine chill or they heard my breathing. I don't know which. I don't want them near here, though. Ruins over there. I'd rather not. There we go. There's tier 2. Box him out. He doesn't drop, surprisingly. Let's take a swing. A bit late there. Swing again. Let's break. Push him to the right, so that way he doesn't see Ruin. Then I think... Okay, we see Kate. That's fine. So that means 2 people offered gens, at the very least. She knows where Ruin is. God dang it. How does that you already know where it is? Small game, maybe? My only thought process. Either that or the new perk from Jill. Because no detective's hunch. Maybe she just saw it. There's 1 gen. Unfortunate. Let's bamboozle. Show the red light. Have her drop it. We'll break it. Bamboozle's still up. And now she's in a bit of a predicament. Mind game. Now she has the vault. Nope, still bamboozled. Swing. That's 2 gens. Maybe Leon did see it. Yeah, based on the fact that the ruin did go, Leon probably saw it, and if they're on comms, they would have called that out for sure. Unfortunate. If I was them, I'd be on that gen there. Let's find out if that's the case. It is not. Scratch marks on side of garage shows them going for this. In a pretty big dead zone, so let's stalk for a bit. Scratch marks over here. That's Leon. Let's chase him since he's insta-downable. Drop the pallet, Leon. Why do you not drop the pallet there? I guess you do make it this time. Go around. There's the unhook. Let's break. He moves the shack now, which is strong for me with bamboozle. Let's push him on the left. He goes long side, which means he has to commit now to the pallet break. Yep. We break it. Let's box him out of this pallet if possible. We mind gamed him. Good. But we're in such a bad spot, honestly. Like, yeah, we're 1 for 1 on hooks the gens right now. But the sheer fact really is that we're in a bad spot. Pop. Get that regressing at the very least. Looks like they're on this gen. Thankfully, this area is pretty well spent of resources. Yeah, he's gonna loot me. He doesn't want me to stalk him into tier 3. So he'll just loot me until I hit him, which is the smart move. Kate's going back for the unhook as well as to try and gen tap her gen. You make the pallet, you insta-drop it. Is not. We're bloodlusted. Good attempt. Probably should have dropped it sooner. Did I hear footsteps coming for it? No, no one there either. Let's check that far gen real quick. Yep, they are on it. That is Kate. So let's pop it. Then go for the gen on the upside of car pile where Leon and the other Kate are. We do see Leon potentially going for the unhook. Why you would keep on going as a injured survivor, I don't fully understand. There's Leon. I'll go for him. He's in a weak-ish position. He has a medkit too. That's what I don't understand is the thing. He goes for the pallet. Pretty weak though. Insta drop. And then he has the vault coming up, but we have Bamboozle to lock him in. Dead hard. Perfect. And since he dead harded, that tells me he probably doesn't have DS. Back up, back up, back up. No dice. Good attempt though. No insta unhook. Let's pop them. Yeah, it's possible that he used the medkit on someone else. The break. There's Kate. Let's go for you. Trying to think of what you have on your left. I don't think I've ever seen this tile, so I don't actually know for certain. Not an LT. We'll break. Sure. Teabag at the pallet. Don't get distance, why don't you? Other Kate's going for the unhook as we speak. Let's pressure that. And then where do you two go? He's keeping relatively close to Kate. That would tell me he probably has BT in play. Bamboozle. Show the red light. And down. Ace was on the back gen. Unfortunate timing for sure. But not the end of the world. Let's check these two gens. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So, let's see. That gen's not well progressed. We need to go for that gen then. They'll go for the unhook and probably do a heal party. Yep, they're definitely over here. That was Leon, I think. So he's on Death Hook. That's good news. He's trying to find a tile to work with. Not exactly going too well for him. Leon, me boy. That's Bamboozle. Now he has the pallet coming up. Perfect. Dead hard. Not gonna work. Let's get you up on hook ASAP. And then the gens are split in such a way that we're kind of in trouble. Going to even just one gen could cost us the other gen if they're on it already. And that there is problematic. Let's go to this corner gen first and see if we can get a tier 3 hit, maybe? We're not exactly primed for tier 3 is the problem. Sprint burst? Yep, that's a sprint burst, alright. Let's Mind Gamer back in. We can pop them. Alright, in that case, let's stalk her. We can't exactly give her distance. Let's swing at this. Good drop. She doesn't keep to the tile, so we don't go for the break. And I forget if this one's already been broken. No, it's not. That's right. I mind gamed this one, didn't I? You realize I'm on tier 3 insta-down, right? You try and double back. She's doing well at keeping at the corner. Yeah, what's up, Sloppy? How goes it? No one's on that exit gate, which means they're on the far side. That's good news. So, we now see Kate over there. But how you doing, Slobby? Hopefully doing well? We still have tier 3 for 10 seconds. I don't think it's enough time to make this work, though. And I don't think we can threaten the grab, either. Ace is going to try and body block this. Not going to allow it. BT, we can just wait out. No. I'm not stupid. So in that case, she'll threaten the DS. We'll go for Ace in this case, then. And he does have the pallet coming up. Drop. Do not. Dead hard. No dice. Let's pick you up, then. Now, they're probably going to go for that exit gate that the shack is near. So, let's throw you up here. It's a little too close for comfort to both of them, to be honest. Yep, they got that one. There's Kate. Sprint burst? I don't know what that was. It has not been 60 seconds since the hook of Ace, so let's not pick her up in fear of a decisive strike. I hear them over here. There they are. So if we slug out both of them, we might be able to claim a win. Unless they have Unbreakable on one of the three. He has Dead Hard, remember that fact. Not happening, Ace. There's the last Kate. Let's go for her. And if they have Unbreakable, then they can claim the win. If not, then we do. Bamboozle. Show the red light. And down. Well, sometimes slugging's what you need to do. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Behind a tile shorter than her works well, it really does. Really a fantastic idea on her part. Yeah, they messed up in the end. They were too altruistic, I think. If they would have spent time healing before potentially going for the unhook, that would have been the play. Pick you up, unless you have power struggle, you don't get it. And then once the timer goes up on Kate, we can pick up Ace as well. Actually, we can probably just do even half the timer on Pop here. Hi, AC boy. How goes it? You doing well down there? I imagine. I imagine. Yeah, they misplayed this. They probably could have gotten at least a 2-man out, if not more. And that there will be the game. Not too shabby. That was a hard-fought victory. They really did do a really good job at getting these gens done and pressuring me. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. But GG, well played to these survivors. Yeah, what's up, Hunter? What's up, my friend? Let's see, was there a DS in play on Kate? I think it was it Broski? I think it was Broski who jumped into the lockers, so yeah, I think they did have DS. Can you put Hospital Mikey on? I mean, I'm gonna play someone who isn't Mikey right now, more likely than not. But maybe next time. I mean, you guys can request outfits after all, when I do play specific characters. I mean, like I said, you guys can choose the outfit when I do play that character, but for now, I want to play, let's go with Pig. All right, let's go with Pig then. Do I have the pipe? I do. Let's stick with save the best for last for right now, since we don't have tampered timer, of course. And I think that should be good to go. Show me Piggy outfits? I literally don't have any. I really don't like any of Pig's outfits except for a default. The other ones are very meh to me. So I have none of them. Unfortunately. She only has like maybe 2 others, like the Goth Pig, and then one other that's slipping my mind. I like one of the other outfits, but not the mask as much. Yeah, I don't like the pale white pig face. Personally, I just like her default. Yeah, the really dark one. I don't mind, like, the dark jacket. I just don't like the pig head. That's my main gripe about that. But with that being said, let's take a look-see. Pig right now is on a 14 win streak, so this will be for win number 15 in a row. Let's see what we can do. Biggest thing is I'm going to be using my bear traps quite early on because we don't have tamper timer. They're just really meant to waste time for the most part. True, she could go back to 0, but we're not going to think about that, though I do see a key in Leon's hand here, which I'm not pleased. So I guess we'll have to keep an eye out for that, to say the least. And just waiting on the ace, who has a med kit. Alright, alright. I'm gonna bet hatch offering as well. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, after all, you know, they're bringing a key to begin with. Yep. Yep. McMillan. No hatch offering, but McMillan. GG's from the ace. GG's, my friend. GG's. I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. You're lucky my sprint burst didn't activate in time. Were you the Kate, I take it? Is that why you're slowing down there? I figured that might be the case, hence why I hesitated. Exhausted as whack? I mean, it's exact to the second, my friend. You either got it or you don't. 'Tis how it works. But GG Clips and GG Broski, I do appreciate both stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have a year's party Guilty ones if you are interested. Also, were you the one who tried to fake out that DS in the locker? Wasn't even exhausted and it didn't activate? Ah, interesting. Maybe you waited too long to sprint then. That's rough. I feel that, though. I've done that before. But GG's nonetheless, my friend. GG's. I was body blocking of PT. Oh, trust me. I was well aware. I was not going to take that as either you go down or you go down. I wasn't about to hit you with BT and give you momentum. That would not have benefited me in the slightest. And then I think he jumped into a locker after that for the DS. Forcing me into that situation. Now let's go for Leon, who's out of place. Did he get fat shamed there? I think he did. Alright, let's grab a stack. We see secondary scratch marks going to that gen over there. Let's keep that in mind. Looks like the scratch marks did not go past. Will he take a body block? You will. Kind of early to do that, not gonna lie. Especially without either one of you having a med kit. That's kind of peculiar. Indeed, there might be boops. Goes for the vault, he does. That noise note was kind of strange. Drop the pallet. That was really late. If I had swung through, he would have been in trouble. Let's take a look real quick. I'm gonna drop chase on Leon. Yep, that's what I thought. It'll be on this gen. That is Ace, who is our obsession. Less than ideal chase him. I'll swing at this. I don't want to hit him there, but I kind of have to. And he's going out here. That was where Yui was. Attempted self-heal. Pallet camping. Okay, Ace. And let's see. I mean, I did barely have any stacks, but stacks are stacks, my friend. Stacks are stacks. Yep, heal vault. And doubles back. Mind game it. Yeah, he's just going to drop immediately. So that's his play. Leon's over here. I'm going to drop because I want to pressure them off the gen. Let's see how you play this, Leon. Show the red light. He just holds W. Ace takes a moment to heal. Ace has life, you think? There's a double vault. Perfect timing. Let's commit. No, I can't commit, actually. That gen's on 2 still already. I need to make sure that starts regressing. The thing is, Yui's also behind me, which is less than ideal. Wow, he's still committed to the vault. That's shocking. That is actually shocking. These guys are working on gens way too much. Making it really difficult for me to pressure any one chase. Let's see, where did Yui go? Alright, let's step off of you. This is the other Leon. This is not the injured one, is it? You'll go for the vault side. Let's fake it out. Why would you... Okay, you held W. That makes a bit more sense. Ace will be back on that gen, though. Show the red light. Dive in middle. He goes around short side for the vault. Tries the fake. Does not work. Ace is still on that gen, though, and if Yui's been on another gen this entire time, her gen's not too far along either. Yeah, he's the one with the key. That Leon he was. Drop it. He does not. You vault. Show the red light. Show the red light. And back. This team knows how to play. I regret the fact that we're playing Pig here, to be honest. Because between this map being a 168, a very large medium, and me playing Pig on it against a really good team, this is not going to go well. That, and also I've seen that name before, Woosher. I'm fairly certain that's a comp player. Yep, this ain't gonna go well. This is what happens when people know how to play against Pig. They will just pop off gens left and right. They make distance and they work it. Dead hard? Someone to my right. I think that was Yui based on the noise. I need to slug out here. I physically can't give them more gens. So I need to slug out the Leon, force one person to come get him. I need to pressure Ace's gen here, but I don't think I have the distance. I think he gets it, especially with Yui there. No, we have enough time. That's good news. We have enough time now. There's Yui. She's out of position. Let's hit her. She dives out, trying to give Ace distance for the gen. Let's go for him now. He's in no man's land. There goes Ruin, which means all 4 people are off of gens as we speak. And where does he go now? He wants me to chase. He goes vault side, smart play. Vaults with life, more likely than not. Try and make distance to the next tile. Show the red light to the inside. Good dodge. Leon's back up, which tells me something. Yep. I bet you they're on that gen there. Let's go for you. The gen that Ace was on 2 sills. I bet you are on that gen. She goes for the vault immediately. That's been their play pretty much this entire game. If we can push her back over to where Ace is, that'd be amazing. And that's exactly what's happening. Was that gen being worked on? I couldn't tell. Vault. No vault, she holds middle. There's Leon. Ace is no longer on this gen. There's the vault by Leon. Double vault. Again, I'm going back around short side to close it off. Force the pallet break. Other Leon is either on a gen or trying to get it off. I don't know why you dropped that. That makes no sense to me. There she is. No Ace. She'll go back for the vault. Vault in. Nope. And we still haven't seen a gen pop off. Are they 99ing gens? That might be the case. This has been way too long without a gen pop. This tells me they're 99ing gens, I think. Gotta be for Leon's helmets? Yeah. It's not that they're reading like a book. It's literally that they're playing efficiently. You have to remember two things about Shelter Woods. Shelter Woods is a 168 square tile map, A. B, if you're playing efficiently, you play only the outside. Notice how none of these survivors, a single time now, have gone towards the middle. They all rotate on the outside. Not once have we found them towards the middle, except for the beginning of the match. Now, if we pressure this here... Yo, what's up, Ocean? How goes it? If we pressure Leon here, 2 people jump on that gen immediately. There's no ifs and buts about it. Scratch marks are going that way. Who would that be? Ace? Probably. This is the first time I've actually seen someone go to middle. That's, Yui. There's a gen. She makes it to the vault. She fakes it this time. Ace. How goes it? Let's pick her up. Hey, Ocean. Quick question for you. Woosher. They're a comp player, right? If I'm not mistaken? He wants me to chase him. No, they didn't screw up. The Yui screwed up because of the mine game. They did not 3-gen either. If you look at the situation we're in a losing situation. They didn't 3-gen, they haven't screwed up at all. To make that assumption is completely incorrect. Not to mention that gen being on 3 sil, this game's over. This game is far beyond over. Leon got his helmet off, but Yui has not. They're gonna dive back on that gen. Yep, there's Leon. And Ace. They gen tap. They're waiting for helmets to go off, yeah. Name doesn't sound familiar. Sounds like someone from Vigo's. Ace is here. We need to go for him and pop. There's one Ace still. Mind game this. There we go. That might be the distance I need. He plays efficiently. Don't have time for the helmet. I need to literally jump back towards that gen ASAP. No dice. What's the game plan now? There's Leon. Bear traps are now useless. We're down to M1 and pounce attack. He vaults out. Show the red light. Double back. No wonder it didn't sound familiar then. Makes sense. Insta drop. Let's hit you real quick. She got her helmet off too. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's Obsession. She used DS on me. And Ocean, thank you much for the sub. Or rather, Shelby, thank you much for the gift sub. I do appreciate it. Pallet's already dropped. Keep that in mind. Let's break. She goes to the right. Man, I really wish that bear traps in the end. Look at this. This shows you right here that they know what they're doing. They are in Vigos. Yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Oh. I knew I was playing against a comp group. And if they're in comms, then that makes this all the more reason why I'm losing this on freaking Shelter Woods. God-awful map it is. 99 there. We back off of that. I need to check 2 things and kind of zone out. Scratch marks there. He wants my attention. We let him go. There's the unhook as was predicted. Here's Leon. Let's hit. And then immediately go for Yui. Force them into a scenario where only one person can take the body block. Let's see. Down you. Go for... Actually, no, I don't need to worry about her. Box you out. There's Leon. Good dead hard. They're gonna try and buy enough time for them to crawl out. I think not. What? I couldn't pick her up. I literally could not pick her up. That's so stupid. It started the animation, and then it wouldn't allow it. Yeah, get out of here. I want to say full comp team, but GG, well played to these survivors. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. Between Shelter Woods, at least a comp player with Whoosher, but based on the fact that they're all Swift up, all rank 1, that's a full comp team right there. No doubt about it. Full comp. Oh, and they brought a key. That's nasty. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Between the rank plus all of them being on one platform, it tells me that they're a full comp team. But Whoosher, thank you much for the follow. Long time no see, my friend. Long time no see. Been a while since I've played in Vigo's court, but GG's and AGL, thank you much for the follow as well. How you been? I didn't know it was you. I knew it was you. I recognized that name like, oh, I'm playing on a full comp team. I wouldn't have bagged. You're fine, mate. You're fine. That endgame was intense. If you wouldn't have that key, that would have been it. As Leon, I would have gotten the Yui back on hook at least, but once I heard that key open, like, well, that sucks for Hash to spawn in front of freaking the exit gate. Come on now. Oh, but GG's, my friends, GG's. Yeah, as soon as I realized, like, wait, Whoosher, I recognize that name. Well, I'm losing my pig 14 win streak, aren't I? I realized right away based on how you guys were playing. Yeah, I did. I was like, Ocean, Whoosher is part of Vigo's, right? Picked her up the game and let her... yeah. I think what happened is that when I went to pick up, she probably started the animation to get into Hatch. That's probably why. But GG's, guys. And I really do appreciate both stopping by, saying hi, and dropping a follow as well. Rough. Well, I'll do another match of Pig. Let's get her back onto a 1-win streak. That sucks that we lost her. She is on double digits. But it makes sense. If I'm going to lose Pig to anyone, it's going to be a comp group. I mean, fact of the matter is that, you know, Shelter Woods, a 168 square tile map, Pig on that map against the comp team. Pig against the comp team's hard enough as is. She's a basic 110 killer, or 115 killer unless you get downs early. Maybe the right play would have been for me to put a trap on Whoosher there and force them not to pop the gen. Because they may have waited, so that way they weren't forced into that way they would have been forced into a scenario. Imagine that in the Mother's Dwelling. Trust me, I don't even want to think about that. Hell to no on that noise. Like, that's one of the things I will say about DBD as well, is that there are just certain maps where certain killers are not good on them. Like, Deathslinger, Huntress, Trickster's bad on a lot of maps, but any 110 killer on Mother's Dwelling, Disturbed Ward, Shelter Woods, like, it's just atrocious. It is bad. Pig is just... You play against Pig the same way you play against Oni. Just deny her a down. Deny her hits, drop pallets early, you're fine. And I could not get Mother's Dwelling for Ghostface. I don't know. I don't care for Mother's Dwelling unless I'm playing a mobility-based killer. Bubba, Billy, Blight, Freddy, Nurse. Is the Hunters map 2 and made her a 110 killer? I mean, to be fair, back then, like, DBD was still in such a strange place that, like, I don't think they really knew what they were doing. So I'll give them a break on that one. It's still a relatively new game, right? Let's see. At least not a crappy map. Yeah, Thompson House. Thompson House not bad. We saw scratch marks. There they are. There's Leon. Do we want to commit to this chase, though? He's in Corrupted Gens. Are you the only person that loves Mother's Dwelling? As a survivor or a killer? As a survivor, I don't mind. As a survivor, it's perfectly fine. It's good for me. As a killer, though, screw that noise. Are they upstairs? No, don't think so. Both? Really? Yeah, I can't play it on killer. It's not worth my while. You're a self-hating Trapper main? I guess the good news with Trapper on Mother's Dwelling is the fact that you have decent spots to place your traps. They are on Mother's Dwelling, or not Mother's Dwelling, Thompson House. Yeah, Mother's Dwelling is a streak ender. So is Disturbed Ward. We're getting better at playing those maps. They're still rough. Let's see. Let's break. Check. They probably jumped into a locker, to be honest with you. But trying to find them is not worth my time here. Let's check some other active gens. Yeah, they probably either dropped down, or they went into a locker. I didn't hear the drop down, so unless they have bounced landing, maybe. There's the vault. That's Obsession Kate. Honestly, I probably shouldn't give this chase. I should go for Shaq. Yep. Leon. They got the red light. Quick and quiet. There goes Ruin as well. Honestly, I'm... What? Why would you jump on the gen? That confuses me, Leon. It really does. Yeah, he just insta-drops. Sure, the red light to the right. Yeah, Shack Pallet gone. Like, it just... He could have vaulted. He didn't need to drop Shack Pallet like that. That's the strange part. Hello, Sprint Burst? Yep. I want to say Sprint Burst is one of the most annoying perks to play against as a killer, I'm not gonna lie. Just for the fact that you can know it's there, and there's nothing you can do about it. Shack? Nope. She goes T-wall? Yup. Doesn't double back. Sprint Burst. No Dead Hard. Yep, I do. Also Hunter. If I don't respond to something, it's not necessarily because I didn't see it. It is also possible that I just don't have the time to respond to it necessarily. Just as a heads up. Because sometimes just one of those things. Can't respond to everything. But I'm happy that everyone enjoyed Kill Your Friends Saturday. I love Sprint Burst, but I do hate when I'm Survivor. Flashbang. I was on the balcony. I figured as much. Insta drop. Red light. Break. 2 people on that gen, which means we need to double back for it. That doesn't respond to Oliver message. Toxic. Tis the life sometimes. Tis the life. Let's hit you. I hate that I'm not getting any stacks of save though. Thompson House is finally done. Hi David, I knew you were here too. Didn't type it twice? Oh, gotcha. It may have accidentally sent twice. Meat tree, pallet's still up. He vaults that way. Should the red light this way, down. That gen is about done. Press them off of it real quick. No Ruin beyond up is rough. Swing at it. You messed up. Re-hit. Drop it. Break it. And let's go for David. Hi, David boy. Trap on you. 2 gens to worry about. Shaq and the one right behind me. If Leon wanted to jump on that right now, he probably would get it. Not gonna lie. Instant hook. He pop. There's Kate. Red light. And pallet or vault. Bad idea to vault that unless you can get the fast vault. Do it again. And you messed up. Might have to get saved because it seems better than I thought for M1 killers. It's not great for most of them in my personal opinion. It's good for Pig though, because you can force the M2. That's the regressing, that's good news. Go to Shack before they pop that, ideally. And what gen was that? Corner gen? Alright, pop this. Our gens are pretty well split too. That's problematic. There's Kate, there's David. David's still injured. Dead hard? Yep. Screw you, Steve. Little snot. Put a bear trap on you. And then there's 2 gens right now that are relatively well done. Let's see. Currently working on getting the team a banner. Ooh, well, that's exciting. Hi, can you step off that gen, please? Oh, wow, there's all 3 of them on that one. That's good news. If it was just 2 of them, I'd be a bit worried. 3 of them, I'm fine with. 10% regression, even better. Down you. Let's pop the gen. Steve on the unhook. Alright, let's pick up Kate after we put a bear trap on her. What are you doing? Why would you go into my FOV like that? Are you just trying to make me chase you for some reason? Flashbang? Not about that life. Kill her off, pop the gen. Didn't realize that she was dead on hook, unfortunate. Show the red light. Doubles back. Show the red light again. Dead hard. Dead hard. Dead hard. No dead hard. Let's get you up on hook. High caliber is killing win streak. I mean, these guys aren't doing as well as the last one. Our last team, Whoosher and everyone, to be honest. They're playing well, but they're not playing that well, if you get my drift. They're not playing as efficiently as they could. If they split on gens, rather than trying to force that single gen there, they would have been in such a better spot, honestly. That's down you. Get a bear trap on your head. And let's hook you, then pop your gen. Asking as far as dead hard? Pretty much, honestly. I mean, that's what I do all the time, is like, dead hard? Do you have dead hard? No? You don't have dead hard? Cool. I don't think you'd be able to make that loop. I faked him out by going forward a bit more, and then as I was charging, going back. If I hadn't done that and I just had charge from that location, I would not have been able to get it. There's no way in hell that would have worked. Scratch marks off to the right, and then they stop. You all? Yep. Perfect. Get you up on hook. Steve goes for Leon next. Yep. Perfect. Iron Will is good. Iron Will is good, but if you leave scratch marks, you leave scratch marks. Will they jump on this gen together? Let's see. Nope, they're healing under a hook. Steve's healing Leon. Smart move, as Leon still has decisive strike in play. Double vault. Show the red light, and vault for distance. Mid vault, not happening. Let's get you up on hook. And I don't think there's any way for them to really make it out now. If they were to do the last gen, Leon then needs to get the bear trap off. If they don't do the last gen, just go back for hook trade, the hook trade, the hook trade, the game's pretty much over. I'm gonna take my time though and make sure to pop that gen if it has been progressed at all. But it's dead. So yeah, we have full control of the game now. Oh, thank God. Can get another win on Pig again. Well, the result is hatch unless he doesn't poop. True, true. Leon got his helmet off. If I was him, What bear trap would I have gone to? Probably this one in this corner. Let's see. Scratch marks? No. So far, nothing. It's possible that he could just go for the hatch if he knows where it's at. I mean, they're only, what, 10 seconds away from dying? How did I see you behind the wall there? Scratch marks. You led me to yourself. Honestly, that's why. Like, I recognized they had Iron Will after the fact, but that's literally what happened there. Alright, let's break. And then, so... if he boops, he gets hatch, right? Come on, Leon. I love how I'm just chasing him while crouched. This is somehow working. I mean, I'm singing on the song my people. You'd think he'd understand. Like, if I was chasing him for real, then he would already be dead. Leon. He might be going for hatch. Yeah, I think I messed that up. Yep, he gets it. Well, unfortunate. He really just did not want to boop, apparently. He didn't trust me at all. But GG, well played to these survivors, nonetheless. The worst player escaped? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say the worst player. I'd say that you guys, you know, at the end of the day, I was able to apply some even pressure at the end. I think you overcommitted to that one gen. That was the main issue. You didn't do anything? Alright, I'm just going to leave that lobby. No reason to watch the toxicity unfold. I mean, he had to have done multiple gens, actually. Because he used at least 2 flashbangs. And how much time on a gen do you have to take for a flashbang to proc? I forget. But either ways, it means that he did some gens, 1/2 of a gen, so he did at least 1 full gen in order to get 2 flashbangs. And to be fair, I pressured him off of his gen quite a lot. 1/2 a gen, more if you're on a gen with other people. So, Shack Pallet, yeah, I mean, Shack Pallet went down early. I still will always hold true that Shack Pallet isn't everything, though I do feel the person on the pallet could have gotten more distance to the vault and wouldn't have had to have dropped it, except they camped it. But they misplayed. I think overall, like, there are some misplays across the board between overcommitting to that one gen, which just let me to pop it, and doing 2 altruistic plays on the unhooks. So there's some misplays across the board. It wasn't just like one person. It was mistakes across the board. But I do appreciate the follow, Scar. Thank you much. I do appreciate, like I said. I am Mark, aka Guilt Spire, an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Would love for you to join our community Discord as well as our YouTube channel if you are interested. Alright, well, let's see if we can get another win back on Zipig. Is there a key challenge on Survivor or something? I'm so used to YouTube. Why? As far as, oh, just doing YT. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't abbreviate it. Yo, what's up, Hammy? How goes it? How goes it? I hate that it penalizes you for working with people on flashbang, to be honest. Let me get my progress. Yeah, that is a little bit surprising that it penalizes you on flashbang, but I don't think it penalizes you on blast mine. The challenge is escape through the hatch key twice and map twice. Wait, escape through the hatch if key twice and map twice. And also escape with ultra rare challenge. I don't like that. Can they not incentivize people trying to go for hatch? It does for blast mine? really does penalize you? I could have sworn that it didn't. I thought it was just that you had to get it to 60%. Huh, that's odd. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I can kind of understand it, because then you could get Flashbang and Blast Mine within 44 seconds. Less than 44 seconds, 22 seconds. So, I can kind of understand it. That if they were not to penalize you, you could just get them, like, obscenely fast. So, kind of makes sense. Kind of doesn't. One way or another, it does suck. No doubt about that. Alrighty, though. Let's see what map we end up on. Doing good, getting some daily rituals done, and finally got Pop. Very nice, Sammy. That's wicked exciting. I'm sure you're quite happy about that. Alright. Hello, Crow. Let's break this wall. Check over here. Check over there. Did I hear grass? No, that must have been the grass that I brushed by. Then go for middle, then check ruin next. No one there. Did I see someone over there? Not sure. Saw someone there across from shack. 1, 2, 3 I count. That's good news. Let's get our hit. Let's see. No quick and quiet head-on play. She'll play the pallet and get mind gamed. I see Zarina there. That's fine. Well, I was gonna go for the pickup, but apparently she teleported. Let's get it on Zarina. And she has the vault to her left. She misses it. No pallet pack here either. Dead hard? Dead hard? Oh wow, you really held that. Nicely done. I can appreciate that. Alright, let's put a bear trap on you. And let's put you up on Unhook. Yeah, I'll try and actually get a boop this time. Maybe I should have just sat on hatch and then sang the Song of My People instead. But for some reason I got a sneaking suspicion he still wouldn't have booped in the end. Let's show the red light here. Did she leave? Oh, there you are. Didn't realize she has obsession until she started running. Unfortunate. There's scratch marks going for the unhook. Let's pressure that. DT hit, that's fine. Let's go for Jane next. Let's vault after. And where do you go next? Take the red light. Excellent. Let's break. Does she vault to the left? No, she doesn't. She goes to the right. Hold up. Oh, she vaulted after all. I was about to say, like, I didn't think that she vaulted, but I guess she did. Show the red light. Looks like she held W there. Thought for a second that jigsaw box was a survivor, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, go for the vault. She does. And let's break the pallet then. Now, Zarina hasn't healed, suggesting he's probably going for the bear trap. Let's see if that's the case. Oh, I don't want to put you there. I really hope you didn't see that. I bet you she did, though. Rough. Let's put you up on hook. Serena's bear trap is now active. For 2 gens that go off like that, I don't know if she was on a gen or not. There's the unhook on Jane. That's fine. Let's check here. What gens did they finish? There's Arena. Hi. You want me to chase you, why? You have a bear trap on your head. Show the red light. She goes to Pseudo Shack. And she'll go for the vault. He's not going to commit to it, of course. And she goes out front instead. And we just lost a ton of distance. Okay, that's what gen they finished. So I guess we have to protect middle and left then. There goes Ruin. A little bit unfortunate. Drina's looking to see if I commit to chasing on her. Wow! I did not see the animation for the gen over there. That's not great, to be honest. I might have to force the kill on Zarina. Yeah, I think I have to force the kill on Zarina. She's been hooked once. They're over here. Or at least they were. There's Zarina. We're not going to start chase until we have to. Dead hard. Let's drop chase here for a second. How do you want to play this? I'm not sure if I can really capitalize off the situations that we're in right now. Zarina got her bear trap off too. So that was the one I needed to protect. Good dead hard. Pallet's gone though. Pallet's gone here as well. You don't make that vault in time. So bear trap. Yeah, I'm not sure if we win this game though, to be honest with you. This one's gonna be difficult. Yep. Once again, when I looked at it real quick and I looked at that gen, I don't see the cylinders going off. I swear to God, it's a visual bug. Life? Must have been. Show the red light. She's trying to play around the Z wall. She vaults. Guess I'll take the hit even though I don't want to waste stacks of save. And she has bad bus coming up. Yep, let's do this. Yeah, it's a very late life, no doubt. We're gonna use up our bear traps here at the end. Flashbang? Not happening. Good attempt, though. I can appreciate that. That's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 people here, potentially. That was Zarina? Yes. And we also heard Jane. Perfect timing. Let's leave her be. Go for Zarina. Once again, she has bad bus. That fault's not there, Zarina, I'm sorry to say. Let's put a bear trap on you. Let's slug her out real quick. So we have 3 people going for bear traps now, I do believe. So let's hook you relatively quickly. We might be able to make this work if RNG's in our favor. That's fine, we get a stack of save. He gets a hook. He can hit you. Let's drop chase on you now. Not over here. Scratch marks go back for the unhook. That's down you. No, no, no. I mean, I can just hit you. That doesn't do anything. I don't know why you're trying to heal tech. Makes 0 sense. Alright, let's patrol. Instead of patrolling our gens, let's patrol our boxes. There's Zarina. That is Feng Min. Perfect. Blythe. Let's crouch. And hit. So let's now kill you off. Bring you to middle. I'm going to interrupt this. Good dead hard. Doesn't do anything, though. I don't know if she finished the box, though. So let's go for Jane. Looks like she went off to the left. No, I think that's the sound of when they fail it or when they leave it too early. So that's good news. Let's check this gen over here. Doesn't look like they're on it. The giggles the fail? Good. Let's see what they try again. There's Jane. Looks like she got off of her head. So let's go for you. No vault. You just drop pallet. Makes sense, to be honest. And there's still 2 traps on. That gen has not been worked on. No vault there, as well as no pallet on this tile. You do have a vault to your right. And a pallet here. Yep, she realized my mind games. There's Feng Min. She got hers off. Zarina's the only one of hers left. That's down you. Let's hook and kill. And that may have given me enough time to reclaim control of the game. Potentially. If we find Zarina, we're not going to hook her. We're going to let her activate her bear trap. You want to find only Jane and Zarina at this point in time. I did see one of them back here. Hold on. Unfortunate. Not who I wanted to find. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because they haven't really worked on that many gens is the problem. Fengmin gets healed. Let me check this gen back here real quick. I wish I had one more trap in play. But we're not in a horrible position. Just make sure this gen doesn't get done. There's Jane. Hi, Jane. All gens are now silenced. We have 2 people left. Unless they go on for an insanely long chase, I think we get this win. Which is good to note because we almost lost this. This was a rough start to the match, but we were able to reclaim it in the end. Let's take a look. Shack is vulnerable, so that's not a great place to try and go. You have the vault, but that's about it. Dead hard. Maybe just trying to gain as much distance as possible for the Feng Min. That's my only thought process. Well, it's not like any gens are about to be done, so I don't think that will really prove to be beneficial. Let's hook. Unfortunately, you're not dead. Maybe. That's the only thing that I can think of. I mean, it has spawned at this point. So it makes sense to me. Scratch marks. There's Fang. No reason to M2 her. Let's break. And let's see if she's going for hatch. If she brings me to it too early, then she'll suffer for it. They did end up suiciding. There's the light. And let's see if she boops. Come on, Fengman. Why does no one want to boop the snoot? If you drop that pallet, you die. Alright. I warned ya. I want to boop, but no one offers. I warned her if she drops that pallet, I kill her, and that's what she gets. Yeah, see, I always recommend try at the end of a match, though, not at the beginning. More people are more often to give it at the end, for sure. But GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, and that at the very least puts Pig back onto a 2-win streak. And we have time for probably one more match. Did I win that match? Yep, I did. That was a true 4K there. Alright. Let's see. Who would wanna end today with? Let's go with... No, why not? Let's go Billy. Alright, Billy boy. Let's see what you can do. What? Did you, Did a cat step on the keyboard? Did I finish my challenge yet? No, I'm two gens away. Hey, what's up, Pichu? GG's, my friend, GG's. I appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty Ones if you are interested. Spidey says hi. I figured as much. I figured as much. You know, the many cues kind of gave it away. Oh, criminy. Alright, we'll end today with Mr. Billy Boy. Billy right now is on a 2-win streak, so this will be for win number 3 in a row. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try and use Q&E. He fully just laid on my keyboard. He's like, you're paying too much attention to that thing and not me. Why is that? Let's also turn this down to 75 on the Q&E, I think. You know that all too well, yeah. Thankfully, Meep knows not to lay on my keyboards. Though she'll quite often lay on Frankie's computer bag instead. Excuse me. Oof. Excuse me. Olaf has a game of how far on the keyboard can I lay? Just stretches all the way across in Superman's. Spotty thinks that if my hands aren't penning him, it's unacceptable. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. He does. He does, Superman. He's like, you see all of this space? This is mine. Alright, petrified oak, and then hatch in main building. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm surprised to see the petrified, not the petrified oak, but the hatch in main building without knowing what map it is. Kind of odd. As long as he isn't hitting things or blocking me when I need to do something, he can stay. He likes the heat. Fair play, fair play. I can imagine it can get quite nice and toasty for sure. Let's see what map we end on. Hopefully something that Billy Boy can work well with. My old man cat, who passed away a few years ago, would always lay with his front paws on the edge of my keyboard, with his body like on the bottom of my monitor stand. He was like, I'm just gonna leave my paws here in case I want to help you Alt F4. Just mashes some of the F keys. Your screen goes full screen, minimizes, whole 9 yards. Way too big for that, so he lays on top of the keyboard instead. Makes sense, makes sense. You know, cats do what they gotta do. Alright, resting place again. We've been getting resting place a lot today. Don't know what's up with that. So far, no sign of survivors. No one's on my ruin. That's good. Was that a vault? Why would you fast vault that if I don't know exactly where you are unless you want me to chase you, David? That's my only thought process. Sure. Go for it. There's another vault. And you're not gonna make that T-wall again. Not happening. There goes Ruin. That's way earlier than I'd like, but then again, is in a god-awful location. That's a noof right there. Get you down. Let's pop the gen. Get you up. And let's put you up on this hook here. Break that while we have a chance. It looks like they're going for the unhook as we speak. So close, but yet so far away. Yep, we'll hit you instead of making you get to the pallet. And now we can just M1 you down instead. Nope, no dice. That's a mid vault if I've ever seen one. Upsie daisy. I wonder if Leon touched the gen. He did. I can tell from the scratch marks alone. Jesus Christ, Leon, what are you doing? Just as bad as that one gate earlier. Scratch marks went over here. Oh, Leon, me boy. Well, that will finish out my challenge for sure. I hear Leon. Where'd he go? I 110%. Okay, there he is. I was about to say, I 110% heard a Leon. I wasn't sure if it was that Leon necessarily. It's definitely a Leon. Okay, scratch marks going for the unhook finally. But if that was Leon there, that means that must be injured Leon over here. Now we can pick you up pretty freely. That was a bit too tight. I was trying to get around there to go for one of the gens over here. Let's see. There's David. He goes to Shaq. That's fine. David, me boy. Let's bamboozle. Looks like he went long side. Yup. Perfect. You know that's not gonna work if I chainsawed, right? I understand you trying to get your flashlight blinds and everything for your challenge, but still. Try and do it a little bit more tastefully. Because that ain't gonna work out the way you hope. Let's check that gen real quick. Nothing there. Alright, perfect. Those are where they are. Oh, that was so close. I just wanted to cut him off there, but that almost got him. Drop it. That's fine by me. Mind game you. He actually kept his distance pretty well there, not gonna lie. Perfect. And he does have a vault up here. Does he go for it? He does not. What's the game plan here, Leon? Nicely done on that. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. The tree made a lot of sense because that's a really tight loop for me to work around. That there, not so much. Oh, you're already dead. I didn't even realize. Whoops. Let's pop this. Flashbang. Or rather, blast mine. I'm always just gonna call them the same exact thing, to be honest. Yeah, we break. And then where you choose to go, Kate. You guys are wasting a lot of resources. Blast bangs a lot? Fair. I should go to the other L wall? Hold up. Hi, David. I don't know why you hesitated on that vault, but it hurt you big time. Mid-vault? Not happening. So, let's get you up here, then pop your gen. David's now dead. Let's finally break this pallet. And that gen's still aggressive, that's good news. Scratch marks. Going where? Towards shack? Yep. Alright. In shack, then not. There we are, Leon. Perfect. No, no, no. I think not. Let's get you up. And let's hook you over here. Trying to think what other gens Kate might be on. Nope, not there. No, not able to get that turn fast enough. They're gonna overheat soon. How did I bump into that? Definitely tried to go around. Did not work out. Hi, Kate. Good attempt. Show the red light to the right. Bamboozle. Yeah, didn't realize I had bamboozle, did you? I would have loved if he sat there. Idiot. Survivors trying to BM. That's what you get. That is what you get, Leon. Alright, with that being said, does, you know what? You know, Leon, you tried to BM there and point at me while I was picking up Kate. I think I'm just gonna kill you off. Totally deserved. Seriously, though. Alright, upsy daisy. And that there will be another win for Mr. Billy. I need to get better at using Q and E, I think. Because with that heightened sensitivity, you can get some really nice turns. But that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, and that, I do believe, will be the end of today's stream. Let's take a look and see who is live from Children of the Fog. And looks like Little Rugard is currently live, so I'm gonna go raid Little Rugard. With that being said, guys, as always, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. You haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all next time at 5 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!